Welcome to the castle, everybody come inside, where each soul is important and stands with pride. No opinion's better than the next, we respect them all feelings are valid, let them echo off every wall. In the home of good vibes, we embrace and we heal, sharing truth and compassion with a soulful appeal. I'm your vibes queen, guiding light through the night, building trust in our kingdom as our hearts unite. I brew all the tea, warm and sweet with intention, got receipts to back it up, every claim gets attention. They call me the receipt queen, evidence on my throne. When drama gets crazy, I make sure the truth is known. Woo, childlike, can you believe what we've heard? I keep it real and calm, delivering truth in each word. If rumors are stolen, I say okay, let's see. Then present all the facts so y'all can feel free. My members only, I share that exclusive tea. Platinum, you love it over here, living life carefree. We keep it real and loyal, trust growing each day. Inside these castle walls, love flows in every way. Every castle resident's voice is heard loud and clear. We vibe together in harmony year after year. Our story grows stronger with each conversation. So join the family now, be part of creation. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle where everyone is welcome. Welcome to the castle, everybody step inside. Vibes queen on the throne, come along for the ride. No opinion's better than the next, that's the deal. All feelings are valid, every vibe here is real. Castle residents, stand up, we keep it moving strong. In this kingdom of vibes, you know that you belong. Respect in the castle, that's how we do it each day. So settle in and vibe out, VQ's leading the way. I'm the receipt queen, I keep receipts on file. Spilling all the tea in the castle with style. When the drama pops off, woo, shout like it's hot. I stay cool with the facts, giving proof on the spot. You doubt my story, okay? I'll prove it real quick, dropping all the receipts, now the truth really sticks. I'm serving up truth while they just chasing clout. In the castle, we keep it real, no room for any doubt. For my members only, I spill extra tea on the side. Platinum, you love it over here, it's a VIP ride. Behind these castle doors, I serve truth extra strong. Exclusive vibes from my people, we vibing all night long. If you want the inside scoop, then you know what to do. Hit that join button fast and come through with the crew. Castle crew so loyal, shining bright like a crown. We built this family you together, ain't no tearing it down. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle where everyone is welcome.
Hey guys, welcome to the castle. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Hey to everybody up in here. I see Clarissa. Hey Clarissa. Hey Golden. How y'all doing? Who else is up in here with us? Hey Champagne. Hey girl. Hey Drea. How you doing, Drea? I hope you got your phone fixed. Girl, I know the struggle is real. You say you broke your phone. Hey, Miss Open. Yes. Oh, Miss Open, you've been acting up over there, honey. Hey, Charmaine. I know y'all seen the title. Hey, Rack. Hey, Rack, how you doing? I know a lot of people are happy. A lot of y'all are night owls. Some people are not night owls. So shout out to the replay crew. Okay, we got a strong replay crew over here in the castle. Hey, Baking. Yes. So y'all know sometimes I gotta switch it up, right? Early morning, middle of the day, late night. But hey y'all, hey, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Hey Mel, yes, I did miss somebody. How did I miss Mel? But hey Mel, how you doing? But hey y'all seen the title from Morning Roll of Shame to Morning Walk of Shame. And I know y'all probably like, what is VQ? What she got going on at midnight? Okay. Hey, Copper. Yes. So basically, I got something to say to Sunny, but it's not right now. Okay, a little later I'll address her. But off top, I was sitting there and it's like, not to start no drama or nothing, but I was like, oh, that's the perfect title. Because I was over there watching a video at the news station over there with Miss Open, right? And she have a short video with a walk of shame. And I was like, well, Charmaine, stop it. You said, no. I saw Miss Open short video and I was in tears. I was like, no, she didn't. She got a 304 bag, was acting like, uh-huh. You say you still using the backup? I was in tears. I don't know if everybody up in here saw that video. Shout out to Miss Open. I told your ass you was gonna be content one day, right? Didn't I? Hey, Warrior, I did. I said, keep acting up over here at the news station. I'm about to go live and talk about you. So now I am talking about her. Okay. It was hilarious. So basically, she was at her friend's house. She had her little bag, right? She was walking back to her car, and it was it didn't say morning walk of shame. It just said walk of shame. So be sure to run over there and go show Miss Open some love and watch that video. Miss Open, I don't care if you drop your link, honey. Please drop your link. If nobody, if somebody's up in here that don't know how to find your channel. And another thing, she also have an interview coming up, her first in-person interview ever. All right, and it's gonna be with Yaba. Yaba is also a supporter of the castle. And I'm excited about it. They're actually gonna meet up in real time. Shout out to Mike, because Mike is her bodyguard for the day. All right. Uh-huh. And her and Yaba gonna meet up and she's gonna interview him. And I know another thing, this one is in the works. Maybe a testimonial. So if you need a channel where you want to go tell your story, but you might not want to go to Marcus, Miss Open is over there doing in-person interviews and stuff too. And I'm happy for you, Miss Open. I'm very happy for you. I know you're very professional. I know this is huge, okay? Yes. And I respect that. At least, they could have did it at a public place or whatnot, but Mike was like, I got you. And Mike ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. So shout out to Mike. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm definitely gonna be in attendance, all right? So yeah. What else I need to talk about? So that's what the whole, we had the morning. If you're street sector and you're a street sector real supporter, you know about the morning roll of shame, where that came from. Now we got the walk of shame. Okay. It was just fun and giggles. Yeah. So that's where the title came about. So another thing was yesterday, Sunny went live. I did not hear it. I don't have a receipt, but the sources that told me are very credible that she was over there and she had words for me and my husband. And I'm looking like, here we go again. Sonny, you say, my man, my man, my man. I'm looking like, Sonny girl, why you want to argue with me? I haven't even been bothering you or not. And I literally just talk about the mark, all of this. Like, where is this coming from? Listen, I'm so used to people talking about me, my husband, and all of that stuff at this point. You said she had her kids cussing again? Oh, I missed all of that. Yesterday, for real, I had to take a mental break off of here. I did. Clarissa, you say you just subscribed to Miss Open? Hey, shout out to you, Clarissa. You will love it over there. She talk about random stuff, different, it's a topic over there for you. One day they're talking about relationship, love, um, a blast from the past. Like, it's something over there on her channel for everybody. Okay. And it's always safe. At the news station is always safe. It's no drama, no bashing nobody, whatever. Okay. So yeah, but what I was saying just now, but yeah, so as far as Sunny talking about my husband, I'm looking like, you know, let's just compare some stuff for a little bit, even though I can't compare my life to hers, okay? But to keep it real, when you're gonna sit up there and say, oh, she moved some man from the internet in her house around her kids, you want us to compare a situation real quick? Marcus was going down there in the basement. He was. It was several times, at least twice. I seen Marcus down there on live with her, drinking, doing what they do. Okay, that was a man from the internet. It was. I'm being honest. And then on top of that, I was more familiar with the person that I was dealing with than you was with Marcus. We just gonna call out the facts now. If you gonna call me out, I'm gonna tell you how your situation was worse than mine. You didn't know Marcus from anywhere. And at the end of the day, Monique was already out here yelling and screaming about Marcus's XYZ before you reached out to Marcus, before you took Marcus to your house, before you went in the same court with Marcus. So what we doing? And then at the end of the day, you went out of town with a whole random man from the internet. You know what I'm saying? So if we gonna talk, we gonna talk all about it. I ain't gotta bash you. I'm just stating the facts. All right? The facts. And it is what it is. Okay? Trinity, I ain't doing this with you tonight. Okay? Trinity, you gotta stay on topic if you come up here. I'm serious. For real, for real. Y'all know nobody will never come up on the link, but hey, you're here. We're gonna see what's up. Hello?
Man, I don't know how many times I gotta say I am the topic. What's good?
You gotta stay on
What?
topic though. We talking about street
I
safety
am the
stuff.
topic. What's the topic? Tell me the
Okay,
topic.
don't please don't loud talk me.
Okay, all right.
Please
What's the
don't.
topic?
What
What's
do
the
you want to
topic?
add when it comes to Sunny, the roll of shame,
I
walk
don't
of
even know who that
shame?
is. But okay, tell me about it. Who is these people? And then I'll give you my opinion.
All right. Well, how about
Oh, hold on. Hold on. You talking about that motherfucker with the nubs? The nubs?
why you gotta say it all like that? The
No,
lady
I
in the
mean it's not
wheelchair.
like. Hold on. See now you're judging me.
No, I'm
That's
saying
not.
the lady in the wheelchair. Why?
Yeah,
Okay,
the one with the
what's
nubs.
up?
Okay, the one with the nubs. That's what you want to talk about? Hmm. I'm just
Yo,
see that
like
see
come back a
nah
little
see I
later.
don't like it. See you be trying you be trying to do me in. Hold on.
No,
I
but
mean
I'm like, wait a minute.
nah do me right do me.
You know the chat gonna be dragging, right?
I mean I don't know what to do because you trying to you trying to put me in a box. I'm trying to do my thing. Hold on. So who you talking about? Because I don't know who you talking about.
Trinity, just come back after I give my commentary, okay?
No, ain't no comeback. Are you talking about the wheelchair lady?
Yeah. Who was it
Okay,
for?
so what's the issue? So let's talk about that.
Oh gosh.
What's good? What's the issue here?
I'm done. I'm done.
Nah, why you done? I'm just getting started.
Cause when she go live and drag your ass tomorrow,
Yeah, but I'm gonna walk her ass out. No, I mean I'm gonna walk. Hey, listen, you can't drag me if I can walk you out. But the number one thing though is I'm not worried about none of that. Listen, when I'm not trying to pick on nobody, but my thing is, let's just talk because at the end of the day, if you in the black sector, you already know what it is. I don't give a fuck if you cripple. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if you retarded.
all right, just come back, Trinity, please, okay? Come back later. Cause I wasn't here trying to bash the lady or none of that. I'm literally giving my commentary. Come on now. You said no, let's talk later. Okay. You said, are we doing a short live? It's so we don't have to. Uh, yeah, and I'm looking like, what the hell? Like, come on, we ain't gotta do all that. Anyway, Clarissa was like, shit, I'm getting the hell up out of Casa. Clarissa, where you going, girl? You ain't going nowhere. You stay right here with us. Okay. But yeah, I guess, okay, lesson learned. That's the downside of dropping the link too early. Okay. But no, if you're going to come up here, I don't mind what time you come up here, but you got to at least be privy to what I'm already talking about. You know what I'm saying? And don't come bashing nobody, especially if I'm not bashing that person. You know, I could talk to somebody without bashing them and I still get my point across. Anyway, What I was saying. So yeah, when it comes to her, when she's saying stuff like, "Oh, my husband, this and whatever," like, Sonny, I'm just gonna tell you that. Listen, Trinity, I'm not letting you back up now. Okay, you said, okay, I wanted to come up to say something to her. Well, come on then, Platt, because she backstage again. Listen, for real, I really don't have a lot of commentary. I just know that give me a second, Trinity, and Platt, you could come up if you want. Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. I was on here for real yesterday, so shout out to the person that told me that Sonny was talking about me. Um, you say I'm home now, well, half home. Girl, your ass always driving. Always driving. You said no need to worry about getting a husband first before she talk. Wait a minute, what you said? Oh no, hell no. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Y'all go come back. Mm-mm. It's too much going on. It's a whole person backstage. 1 minute, 1 minute their name is Solid Sunny, but then the next minute their name is something else. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but the link is hot tonight. Wait a minute. Yeah, the name says Solid. Mm-mm, I can't. All right, hold up, Platt. It's too much going on. Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
not much.
What you was gonna say to her?
Oh, I was just gonna tell her that. I was just gonna ask her why every time. Hey, everybody. I was just gonna ask her why every time she come up there is always something we ain't talking about, and can she just sit in the chat for a little bit and see what we talking about before she come up there?
Yeah, that was the craziest thing. When they came up, the name said Sunny, right? But then when I click, like you know how you could click on them to add them to the stage or kick them, then it say Angry Larry or some foolishness. It was a whole different name.
Yeah, that's a
So which?
clown.
Oh, okay. Here she go. Hold on.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
Trinity.
Yeah, what's good?
Oh, I don't know why my is echoing. Hold up. Let me. Something. Platt, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you. I was on
I
mute.
can hear you.
Oh, now I hear her. Sunny, I don't know. I think that's a real Sunny, but I can't. I can't, girl.
No, no,
You
I'm
done did
Trinity
and said
Time
way
Travels.
too
I'm
much
not
about
Sunny.
me and my kids, huh? What
I
happened?
okay. Hey, how you doing? So, so what's the issue?
There's no issue at all, hon. I was just
Uh,
trying to figure out why every time when we go live on BQ's channel, you come up talking about something we're not talking about.
Because I want
Like we
to. What
be
you gonna
deep.
do about it?
Excuse me.
Okay. Because I want to.
Excuse
What
me,
you gonna
ma'am,
do about it?
ma'am. Excuse me. I didn't come up here to argue. I'm a
I asked
mod
you a
on her
question.
channel, and
You asked me a question. I answered it.
I'm asking an
Now
adult
I ask you a
question.
question. What you gonna do about it?
Hey, we gotta
I'm just
talk one
asking
at
a
a
question.
time.
There's
Jump.
nothing. Listen, if listen, I don't see. I can't.
Because
I'm
I'm
not in
smelling
front of you.
my
There's
pussy
not
right
nothing to
now.
do
I'm
about it.
smelling my shit. What you
Listen,
gonna
you
do
ain't
about me?
coming up here to talk shit, bitch.
Yeah, I'm here though.
But so you and you can get the fuck down too.
So I
I'm
can stay
asking you
here
like a
though.
fucking adult, like a woman.
I can act like a ratchet bitch and stay here when I want to. What you gonna
Or
do
and you
about it?
can take your ratchet ass back to where the
Or
fuck you came from
I
too.
can just keep my ratchet ass right here. What you gonna do
BQ, I
about
ain't
it,
come up
mama?
here to disrespect
What
you.
you
I'm gonna
gonna
let
do
you
Hey,
about
want
it?
this bitch keep
No,
on
you came up
disrespecting.
here. No, you came up
Whatever.
here to do
I asked you
exactly what
very
we doing.
nicely.
Okay. And I'm asking you very unlikely. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm doing what I want to do. I'm having my fun.
But this ain't your spot, boo. You come up here disrespecting every time, talking about something we ain't even talking
Why
about.
don't you open up your mouth so I can put my pussy in your throat, bitch? What's
Hey,
good with
wait
that?
a minute. We
Yo,
in
you
the
know what?
castle. What
You
we
know
can't
what?
do
You
that.
stinking
You
asshole.
talking shit.
Yo, ain't nobody say nothing to you disrespectful like that. You fucking stank bitch.
Good. What's
Yo,
good,
you come
mama?
over here. This ain't your spot, bitch.
Yeah,
You don't
it's my
want this.
spot right
You
now,
do
though.
not want this, you fucking whore. Take
I'm
your ass
standing
back to
10
your
toes
empty ass
down, though.
apartment
Ain't
and go
nobody
fucking
gonna
love on
move
your
me, though.
motherfucking. Yo, you happy because you got a
It's
black man. Bitch, go get your man.
good.
Go get
A
your
black
man.
man?
Go get your man and get the fuck off of this.
What man? What
You're
man
not,
I got?
yo, you're not wanting over here. Don't nobody lick pussy over here,
I'm
bitch.
not woman. I'm not wanted.
Don't know, you're
I'm not
not.
wanted.
Don't nobody lick pussy over here.
Dre,
I asked you like a
Hold
fucking
on, wait a
woman,
minute.
bitch.
Wait a
no,
I
minute
hold
asked
though.
you
up.
like a
Hold
fucking
on.
woman.
Hold
Don't give
on.
me a fucking ratchet, you
Wait a minute
bitch.
though.
Fuck you.
Hold on.
Fuck you.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Drea said, I ain't staying here listening to a nut 3 or 4 disrespect my girl. Platt wanted to talk to her, though. So,
Okay, but what I'm saying is don't disrespect me and I won't disrespect you.
I didn't. I came up here like a fucking woman and asked you
All right, so
nicely.
I'm gonna listen. What you gotta say, mama?
All I said was, why every time when we're talking about something, the title is clearly the title. You
Mm.
come over here talking about something we're not even talking about.
Okay. Okay, got it. So can I answer? Okay, so the answer is this because I want to. Now, what are you gonna do about it, sweetheart?
There you go with your motherfucking mouth,
No,
bitch.
no
There
disrespect.
you go with your
You asked
motherfucking
the
mouth. Ain't
question,
nobody say
beautiful
shit
lady.
to you. You right. You right. You right. I got something for you. You right. I got something for you. I'm gonna make
Question.
sure to visit your channel.
You asked me a question, and
And I
I
answered
answered
you.
you.
And I answered you, ho.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like when I ask questions and I get the answers. So, I mean, what
You
now?
didn't get the
I
answer
mean,
that you really want, bitch. You really didn't
no,
get the
I
answer that
really
you
want.
want. You really didn't get the answer
Whoa.
that you want. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
You gonna
show
show
you you
me?
didn't get the
You
answer
gonna
that you
show
want.
me? You gonna
I'm gonna
show me
show you.
something?
I'm gonna show
Damn.
you. I'm gonna be your
You.
worst enemy, bitch.
Oh, but please don't be. You know what? I like the way you doing that because I like my enemies. I
You
love my
done
enemies.
stepped into some shit,
Let
bitch.
me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you something about my enemies. I bring my enemies close
You
to
can't
me.
tell me shit. Fuck you.
I like you.
Go get a
I
life,
fuck
bitch.
with you.
Go get a
Yeah,
life.
I fuck with
Go
you.
get a
I
life.
mean,
Go
Platinum,
I
are
get a
fuck
you
with you.
fucking
okay?
life, you ugly
I
bitch.
fuck with you.
Go get a life.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with
Platinum.
you.
I fuck
I
with
don't
you,
fuck with
mama.
you or your
But I
style,
fuck
bitch.
with you though. But
You
what you
ain't
gonna do
got
about me
none.
fucking with? Hold
You
on.
ain't got
But
none.
what you gonna
Go
Platinum.
do
get a
about
life,
me
bitch.
fucking with you
Go get
though?
a. You ain't
You
shit. Get the
don't fuck
fuck
with
off.
me. But
Get the
what you
fuck
gonna
off
do
our
about me
shit.
fucking with you
You're
though?
not wanted. You're not wanted, bitch.
I don't
Get the
give a
fuck off
fuck.
our shit.
Nah,
Get
Platinum,
off our
I
shit.
ain't going nowhere.
can I
I ain't
get
going
a
nowhere.
Oh,
word
you
in?
will, bitch. You
Hello?
definitely going
Hello?
somewhere when I get
Hi.
done.
Can I get a
What you
word
gonna
in,
do about
please?
me fucking with you though?
Yes, BQ.
Drea in the chat is worried about you. You okay, right? You just going back and forth with her like it ain't deep, right? The
I'm
Drea down
good,
there
Freya.
worried
Thank
about
you,
you,
Yeah,
girl.
girl.
that's strange. That's strange because don't nobody really pressure me about nothing. So that's strange. I fuck with you. I'm your biggest fan. Why
Don't
you mad
worry,
at me?
girl. No, we're your
You gonna
biggest
find
fan
me?
because
You
you
gonna
stay
find me?
coming
You
over
gonna do
here.
somebody? Hold
You
on.
stay
You
coming
gonna
over
find
here
me? You
talking
gonna
about
do somebody,
irrelevant
mama?
shit. You
You,
stay coming over here
mommy,
talking about
you gonna do
irrelevant shit.
somebody?
Ho.
You, you gonna do
Won't you
somebody?
drop down? You should feel stupid. You
No,
should feel
I
stupid
don't
as
feel
fuck,
stupid.
bitch.
I feel excellent. I feel superfluous,
You should feel stupid
baby.
as fuck. Won't you
No,
drop
I
down? Don't
feel
nobody give a
good.
fuck about you over
I feel
here.
like I'm ready to eat
Don't
some
nobody give a
pussy.
fuck about
I
you over
feel like
here.
I'm
You
ready to get
can't
my
fuck with
pussy
us.
licked.
Watch, I'm gonna
I
make you
feel
feel
good
real
about
good.
my shit.
I'm gonna make you
I
feel
feel
real good.
good.
I'm
I
gonna make
feel
you feel real
superfluous.
good, bitch.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
a
make you
god
feel real
body.
good
How
since you
you
want to
doing,
follow a
baby?
bitch.
So what's good, mama?
Not
What I'm
you.
saying is the chat is upset, and I'm looking like Platinum is
I don't
okay.
know why
If
they
she wasn't
upset.
okay, then she would have said she's not okay.
All I'm doing is good things. All I feel is good. I feel good. So why you mad at me?
All Platinum got to do is say, VQ, I'm not okay. Like, I'm letting them talk, y'all. Everybody like drop her, drop her, drop her. Hey,
Yeah,
this voting?
yeah.
Yeah,
All you gotta do,
like
listen.
Rock
All
said,
I'm
she
saying is,
aggressive
all
for
you
nothing.
gotta
You
drop
aggressive
me.
for nothing.
You, if
I
you
asked you a
feel,
question and
if
you
you
gonna ask
feel
me
fucked
another.
up about
Bitch,
me, all
I
you
asked
gotta
you
do
a
is drop me.
question.
At the end of
Trinity,
the day, I
Bitch,
fuck with you.
Trinity,
I don't have a problem with you, mama.
Trinity,
Why you mad
Trinity,
at me? I
Trinity.
fuck with
ain't
you.
nobody mad
That
at you, bitch.
Wait, Platinum
okay?
and
So
I'm
why you
shit
Trinity.
acting like
mad,
you
dog
mad at
shit
me?
Platinum.
mad.
Platinum and Trinity. Let
Yes.
Vibes continue her commentary and then we can get back.
Okay. Okay. I
Okay.
appreciate you, and I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. So Vibes, you want to finish up the commentary for the night? I mean, and then you guys can go ahead and do what you got to do and spar or whatever. But
All
Vibes,
I'm saying,
we need the tea.
all
BQ,
I'm
I
saying
apologize.
is, okay,
No
be
harm
fair now.
intended.
We was up here. Plat said she want to come up here to address her. Why am I
I
gonna drop the
Yeah.
apologize.
person that Platinum want to address? You get what I'm saying? It don't make sense, y'all.
And you know what? I apologize. Fuck that hoe. You go ahead and do your commentary, VQ. I said what I had to
Okay. So
say.
my
I
thing
got that
is
bitch.
my thing is this. I'm not apologizing to nobody, but at the same time, all I'm asking is if somebody calling me out, don't be mad because I'm here. I'm here. Talk to me. I'm not disrespecting nobody. Talk to me. Talk to me. I talk back. That's all.
Okay, well, she's gonna finish the commentary.
How flip flopping this whole thing
VQ,
is.
go ahead
I
with the
see people in the
commentary, and I'm gonna
Trinity,
chat
get a
getting
fix what
no.
she want
Let
later.
she's
me
gonna finish
talk.
the. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hello.
Yeah.
I see people in the chat right now getting upset. Why are you mad at me? First of all, she was up here. Platinum wanted to come up here. When she come
Hmm.
up here, why would I drop the person down that she want to talk to? That don't even make
She want to
sense.
talk to me. What's the issue?
Stop cutting me off, please.
Oh, I apologize, Mama.
This the castle. Where you think you at?
I think I'm in my own room listening to you, but let me go ahead and put myself on mute. Hold on.
Like, what the hell? We don't do all hey bills. Hey, everybody coming up in here. Um, yeah. So what the fuck? Like, no, I really didn't have a lot of commentary. I just pretty much was trying to address what Sonny said about my husband. That's it. Like, I don't really care what Sonny said about my husband because she don't know neither one of us. So, you know what I'm saying?
I
Oh
feel you.
gosh, what's going on in the chat? Welcome back, Copper. Thank you. Thank you, Kenyatta, for being a Castle resident for 5 months. Shout out to y'all. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. You said, I think No Leg set up this. I don't know because she was backstage. You said, cause the way she talking to people. Drea, all I'm saying is, I don't know. I asked Platinum multiple times, Platinum, are you okay? It's like I can't win. Like people don't come up here, and then when they come up here, it's always a problem. I don't know what else to say. I don't really know what else to say. Um, hey, have you seen us podcast? Hey, everybody that's coming up in here. Yeah.
So I'm gonna just be quiet. You tell me when to speak, man, because I don't know when to speak, man. I just try to do my thing. People try to act like I'm doing too much when I speak, and I'm not doing too much when I don't speak. So y'all just let me know, because at the end of the day, I'm a dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm on command. Let me know when to go, because I'm ready to go right now. I'm
Yeah,
ready to go.
exactly. Platinum says she's okay. She the one wanting to talk to the lady. So what am I doing wrong? Anyway, I don't know. Pat, you
Just
finished,
man,
hun?
just let
You
me
have
know when to go, man. I ain't got time for the all the foolishness. I ain't got no red tape bureaucracy or nothing like.
have a good night. I ain't
BQ,
got
I just
time.
want you to go ahead with your commentary. I ain't got time for this hoe. I got her though.
I took her down because I don't like that. Like stop cutting me off. Like I don't want I was fine before I came live. I don't need to be worked up at 12:30 in the morning. Okay. So I can't. Whew. You okay, Plat?
Yes, ma'am. I'm eating my hoagie.
Like, damn. It's like this is the issue I'm facing. It's like when I'm up here by myself, nobody wanna come up here. And then when we have new people that stop by and come up here, is always somebody in the chat. Drop them down, drop them down. We will never ever grow. There will nobody don't they will not want to hit the panel. You get what I'm saying? If every time somebody come up here, they're like, oh, drop them down. If Golden come up here right now, somebody got an issue. If Miss Open come up here, somebody got an issue. It's all I can't make everybody happy. And that's what that brings me back to the point. And I'm not attacking anybody in the chat. I'm just talking. It brings me back to a point of where I said street sector treat these trenches of YouTube like a freaking soap opera. Don't get in your feelings about it. Don't get worked up about it. When you log off, leave the shit right on here. You get what I'm saying? Don't even get that. Don't even let it allow it to be in your spirit, and you'll be all right. I tell you every single time that, like, I tell you every time. I tell y'all every single time. When I hit this end button, it's the end of a show. This is a show to me. I'm not upset, none of that. But he says she does that on every panel just to cause chaos to draw people to her channel. But hey, Gemini, you said what's the purpose? That's disrespectful. I don't know how much more clearer I can make it. Clarissa, if I'm up here and you say you want to talk to me, and whatever, platinum up here, and you say I need to talk to platinum, and you come up here, why would I drop platinum down unless platinum sat there and say, VQ, I don't want to do this anymore. You get what I'm saying? Then she'll be gone. She'll be gone. Platinum don't have a problem. Y'all in the chat are more upset than platinum. That's what I'm saying. So let me see. Hey, Plat,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Trinity, Trinity, I'm not letting you back up right now. Like, yeah, you're doing too much. And all that cutting me off, and I gotta be
I'm
talking
I'm I'm
over
gonna get
y'all, and yeah.
I'm
Hmm?
gonna get down. Let her back up because I got something for her. It ain't gonna be here though.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Golden, for your milestone 16 months. Wow. You are definitely a Castle supporter. Okay. A real OG Castle resident. You said that girl is a ish starter. But thank you, Golden. Thanks, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Oh, I did not ask y'all one time to hit the like button for me, okay? Let me address the whole Sunny backstage or whatever. If that was, in fact, the real Sunny, which I think it is, I mean, I really don't have anything to talk to her about. I think the message even said what? What the message in the private chat said? Let me see. Not here to argue. I have never sat on the panel with Sunny. The craziest part about it, even when I was her mod, she never thought enough of my channel to even come over here and say, hey, you're my mod. I support you. I'm coming over here to show you some love. Never, ever, ever. But I showed up for her every time. So it is what it is. I mean, we don't have nothing. There's two people that I will never sit on a panel with ever again. Y'all did way too much when it came to my children, okay? Too much. I can't do that. You said, we don't have a problem with you, or problem is Trinity, weird ass. Well, she just won't come back. It is what it is. Like, but guys, yeah, stop trying to blame me for everything. Like, listen, this is a show. Anybody that come up here, I let them up here. And at the end of the day, everybody have a freedom of speech. They have a right to say how they feel. If we're gonna censor every single thing somebody say, I'm gonna be on the panel all the time by myself. You said there's a first to everything, though. You said every time I come in, I find your castle very respectful, and I enjoy being here. Yeah, thank you. Have you seen it? Have you seen us podcast? I appreciate that. Yeah, and I'm like tired of it. Like every time something happened, y'all would sit back now and say, "Oh, she just always allowing people to disrespect Platinum, da da da, whatever. Platinum is her mod." I'm not allowing anybody to do anything. Okay. At the end of the day, I love people that speak freely. If Platinum say VQ, she doing way too much, the conversation over, I'm done with her, then that's, you know what I'm saying? That's when I drop her down. Like, y'all fucking up my damn mood already. Like, it's too much going on. You say, can I speak for myself? No, I'm not doing that, Trinity. You good. I'm good on you right now, okay? What else I'm supposed to talk about? Golden, you came up here. I don't even know what you said, or I know I wasn't even yelling at y'all. Like, let's see y'all guys. We'll be back. All right. God damn it.
Welcome to the castle, everybody come inside, where each soul is important and stands for pride. No opinion's better than the next. We respect them all feelings are valid, let them echo off every wall. In the home of good vibes, we embrace and we heal, sharing truth and compassion with a soulful appeal. I'm your vibes queen, guiding light through the night, building trust in our kingdom as our hearts unite. I brew all the tea warm and sweet with intention, got receipts to back it up, every claim gets attention. They call me the receipt queen, evidence on my throne. When drama gets crazy, I make sure the truth is known. Ooh. Y'all like, can you believe what we've heard? I keep it real and calm, delivering truth in each word. If rumors are swirling, I say, okay, let's see. Then present all the facts so y'all can feel free. For my members only, I share that exclusive tea. Platinum, you love it over here, living life carefree. We keep it real and loyal, trust growing each day. Inside these castle walls, love flows in every way. Every castle resident's voice is heard loud and clear. We vibe together in harmony, year after year. Our story grows stronger with each conversation. So join the family now, be part of creation. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle, where everyone is welcome. All be hip-hop track. Welcome to the castle, everybody step inside. Vibes queen on the throne, come along for the ride. No opinion's better than the next, that's the deal. All feelings are valid, every vibe here is real. Castle residents, stand up, we keep it moving strong. In this kingdom of vibes, you know that you belong. Respect in the castle, that's how we do it each day. So settle in and vibe out, VQ's leading the way. I'm the receipt queen, I keep receipts on file, spilling all the tea in the castle with style. When the drama pops off, ooh, y'all like it's hot. I stay cool with the facts, giving proof on the spot. You get my story, okay? I'll prove it real quick, dropping all the receipts. Now the truth really sticks. I'm serving up truth while they just chasing clout. In the castle, we keep it real, no room for any doubt. For my members only, I spill extra tea on the side. Platinum, you love it over here, it's a VIP ride. Behind these castle doors, I serve truth extra strong. Exclusive vibes for my people, we vibing all night long. If you want the inside scoop, then you know what to do. Hit that join button fast and come through with the crew. Castle crew so loyal, shining bright like a crown. We built this family together, ain't no tearing it down. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle, where everyone is welcome.
Is that you, Golden?
It's me.
Hey, welcome
Okay.
back. I wasn't trying to cut you off when you was up here earlier. I was
Oh no,
like,
I know
dang,
you
can I
weren't.
talk?
I know you weren't. I just wanted to try to be the referee, but everything is good now. Trinity, we enjoyed your visit last time. Um, Maybe when everything cools down, then vibes will let you back up. Um, we did enjoy your company the other day.
You said I love y'all here, not the kid. Hey, Muddocks. I'm not letting you back up, Trinity. Like, you can do whatever you gotta do, okay? Hey, D Shields. You say hello, VQ. Sometimes my video rolls over to different CC. I can say sometimes I do enjoy your news vibes, just not the yelling. Thank you. That's the same with me. I'm not I don't do all that rah rah rah, y'all. My whole energy get jacked up and I be ready to go. For real, for real. I'm just being completely honest. It just is what it is. But hey, I think you was a Castle supporter back in the day. Welcome back in the chat. I'm happy to have you here. But yeah, If you can't tell, like, let me share something with y'all. I'm going through something, okay? I might not come on here all the time, and I might not tell y'all whatever I'm going through or whatever. Once you start all that yelling, guys, my nerves get bad. I just can't, okay? I can't. Maybe I'm having PST, what do you call it, PSTD or whatever from all that shit I went through the other day. I don't know, but once somebody start yelling, my nerves get bad and I just can't. I don't even want to be live anymore. It just is what it is, okay? You said she don't get it. Thank you, please. Just shut. But yeah, PTSD, whatever the hell it is. Okay, stop. The girl going through. But what's up, Golden? Hey, living to life. Hey, everybody coming up in here. Oh, we getting y'all back in the chat. You say, yes, my husband didn't like it, but he's asleep. Oh, but yeah, I'm good. It ain't no bug spray. It's definitely a hater spray, though. Okay, we ain't got no bug spray over here. Uh-huh. But no, I'm definitely not flashing you because ain't nobody finna get me for privacy complaint with your picture. Okay, it is what it is.
Check
But
out the
go ahead.
men. I see a few
Huh?
men in the chat tonight. They came out when the cat fight started. The dogs came out.
But yeah, so yeah, I wasn't on here, so I don't know everything that happened yesterday. I had to literally take a mental break. It's too much. When the stuff when the content start getting too dark and all of that, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. I can't. I'm like, I'm not coming on here yesterday. I made my post about, women standing up, not tolerating, disrespect from men. I'm quite sure a lot of y'all saw that post, and I was out of here. So yeah, shout out to the person that told me Sonny was talking about me, and I'm looking like I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't care what none of y'all say about me at all. All right. At the end of the day, you can say I did this. Yes, I did everything. Everything that y'all say that I did and whatever I did. I did. And what? Y'all still gonna hold that over my head a year later? I did. I gotta answer to God for what I did. I don't have to answer to nobody on YouTube though. You know? Yeah, and at the end of the day, my husband not throwing it up in my face. He don't talk about it. So y'all not shaming me about anything. You said, what did she say about you and your husband? Girl, all I know was they said she was talking about my husband. And my sources are very credible that told me that. Okay? Did anybody else up in here watch her yesterday when she was talking about me and my husband? I don't have the receipt, but it is what it is. I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not losing anything. If anything, in the end, my life is better. Did y'all know that since me and my husband reunited, right? Did y'all know that we celebrated an anniversary? Did y'all know that he got me something huge? After all of that, I won't tell you what the something is. Okay, I'm being blessed, and we're moving on with our life. Okay. You said you heard it. Okay, so yeah. The only reason why I'm speaking on it without a receipt, because I know the person that told me would never lie. So thank you, Charmaine, for confirming. Yes, she was talking about us. Okay. It'd be the same old drags from what I'm hearing. Oh, she did this. Oh, she had a man in her house. Oh, he was around her kids. Blah, blah, blah. The same damn shit over and over and over. So yeah, nobody cares. I don't even see Golden anymore. But hey, Sophia. Trinity, I don't know what the hell you got going on, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody up here harassing you, talking about you, or none of that. All right? Yep, I definitely heard that he was over there playing my video, and I'm looking like, why? Why you're playing my video at the end of the day? If I play something that belongs to her, they'll be ready to strike. All right? The link is hot tonight.
I just wanted to add one thing to it. I know Sunny, I heard that too. She spoke about the infidelity. Well, the reality of it is that that's really none of our business. Like, I mean, I know there are people who talk about uh, Gumbo Ken all the time about what he's doing. Um, but like with Vibe's situation and her husband, they're they're still together. So whatever they worked out, however this man decided he was going to forgive her, what if they're going to therapy or whatever, it's really none of our business. He's not among the protected class, meaning he's not mentally disabled. He's not some senior citizen where he's being taken advantage of or anything like that. So he's a man with a sound mind. Okay. And apparently it was something to want him for him to want to take her back. A lot of men, they can dish it out, but they can't take it and they will leave. So whatever it is, he wanted his family, he wanted his wife. She made a mistake, whatever, and hopefully she won't do it again. Okay. That was her first time making that mistake. So it's really not really our business. This is not he's not a child. It wasn't like she was taking advantage of a child, somebody who's mentally delayed to the point where they're considered maybe retarded or something like that. I don't know if I can use that word right now, but I'm not using it in a way where it's, talking about anybody. But and the reality of it is that yes, you might not be having intercourse with this man, but just like infidelity is an issue in the Bible, because I'm assuming you're talking about it because it's in the Bible. Um, Lust is also an issue, and even if the person is not physically connected to you, all the other stuff, the mental part, whatever's going on, through the phone. Okay, so I mean, we're all adults, and Vibes is not bringing that up about what you're doing and participating in it, because just that participation could cause conflict among a family. Okay, the man said the man has a wife, a family. Okay, and on top of it being a family, it's a black family. And let's keep it real, we don't have many black families, you know. So, I mean, that's something you might want to think about. As far as Vibes is concerned, he wasn't the only one that was practicing infidelity. As we all know now, this man, he was hiding and lying. She was straight out. He knew everything about her. Okay. And whatever he sold her, she felt like it was time for her to move on and get away from her husband, whatever it was, and move on to somebody new. And during that time, that was a lesson for her. That's something that she has to pay for. But at the same time, her children were not harmed. Nobody disabled or mentally delayed or challenged was harmed. This was a full grown man, and he's made his own decision to take his wife back. And and I also heard about the golden tape. I'm not a Captain Save-A-Ho. Number one. Number two, I didn't really get close. I've always liked Vibes. Since you're bringing it up, let me just correct it, because I don't like when people talk about stuff and they really don't know what they're talking about. When you really don't know, maybe you just need to be quiet or question it or say, oh, maybe I suspect. Because during that time, Vibes and I were not that close. I was her supporter. As you can see, I've been a member of hers for 16 months, but I was supporting her before I made myself a member. So I didn't know any of this was going on, but trust me, had I known, I would have been totally against it. Like, I was a bit disappointed in your friend Mimi, because I did like Mimi, and I was disappointed because I knew she was walking into something that was wrong. And that's something that I've had to learn. I'm learning through here, is to kind of mind my own business, because I have compassion for people. And when I see something wrong, I'm going to say it. When I see that something is not going to be right in their life, I'm going to say it. And I mean well by it. I don't mean any harm when I'm saying it. And it always, at the end of the day, it always turns out that I know what I'm talking about. I shared this with Vibes. It was good that Vibes and I during that time were not that close because she and I might not even be talking today because I know the type of dude that is and how they'll create friction and conflict between two when they see that you have a friend or a close person who can see something that this person might be in denial or might not see. Because Vibes did have some other people that she was close to, and she's no longer close to those people thanks to him. Okay. So as far as me being the one with the cape, you got somebody over there with a cape too. And they support you with stuff that you know is wrong and everybody else know is wrong. Okay. So, like I said, I don't get involved in people's marriage situations. I don't indulge in men who are married. I don't entertain them at all.
Golden, look at the chat 1 second when you get the private chat.
Okay.
You see it with a little red dot?
Okay. So
You see
I'm
it?
done with it. So anyway, I've got that cleared up about Golden being the cape. I heard that too. And about Vibes. The end. Okay, so let me read the
You
chat.
said you said what kills me is that Sonny can now. What you say? Hey VMC 63. Hey to everybody that came up here. What kills me is that Sonny can know that King is lying on their friend.
Oh, I didn't know Sunny was
Oh,
in the chat. Is this the real Sunny?
I guess so.
Oh, she seems to have another attitude in the chat. Okay. Well, if that's the real Sunny, I'm glad you heard me. So that's just that. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I guess it is. I don't have my other device that will check it out.
Okay,
It is what
somebody
it
check
is.
to see if that's the real Sunny. Right, Copper. Same here, Golden. I be wanting people to move smart. I do too. If it's somebody I know or somebody who I've met, just the fact that they have been in my life some kind of way. If it's somebody I met that day and the person is telling me their story, I have compassion and you know what I'm saying? And that's my problem. And I know that. You know what I mean? Like when I know something is not good for a person or I see where it could be a problem, I'm going to say something. But I'm learning here. I'm learning. YouTube is really
Mm-hmm.
teaching me. I'm not too old to learn. Okay.
But VMC, that is a great point. I wasn't ignoring your comment. You said what be taking you out is that they know that he be lying on their friend, which is Mimi, yeah. But they believe everything he say about me. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm.
True.
You're right.
True. They'll verbatim say everything that he said like it's factual. You know, and then with her, it's like, oh, he lying. And with me, when I've caught people in lies, I'll say I'm very much aware that they are a liar, but I do kind of believe what they're saying. Like I've said it about Gumbo. Look
Like
how
you
he
know,
lied.
like when she sit there and throw up stuff like, "Oh, nobody never said that I'm stink or whatever," but people came on the internet and said you're stink. Sonny, come on. As a woman, you know good and well that if a woman is stink, and when they drive off and leave the first occasion and the first encounter, they would have just blocked the lady. You know that. They wouldn't even go on and more and trying to come to the house and trying to be in a whole relationship. Why would they?
Well,
You
I'll
know
just
when
say
somebody
this.
say that is because, and they say that stuff after the fact. You know why the men say that after the fact, months later, right? Come
They may,
on now.
but I could just say it like this, even if there was an issue with it. That just says a lot about you because during the time you were okay with it as a man. It's just like when a man tries to talk about a woman's house, you lived in that house. Okay, so just like she could have picked up a broom and a vacuum, you could have too. You're a full grown man, and especially if you ain't paying all the bills.
And I'm talking to Sunny. She had questions or had stuff to me to say about me, so I'm responding to her. Like people love to switch the narrative. See y'all? No, I'm talking to Sunny. That's who was talking to me. Okay, so it is what it is. Um. So yeah, when people be telling me stuff about my husband, like the guys that don't shave, at the end of the day, let me tell you, and I put this on everything. All right, I'm not the type to say, "Oh, I'll put this on my kids." Nah, I'm just saying, for real, for real. My husband do not bring up anything that we went through last year. It's not a topic in my house. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that. He
I
don't
mean, the
talk about it.
reality is, who would want that to be a topic in the house with that situation going on? That's something that you wouldn't even want to keep bringing up because it's going to keep causing friction and problems. And I just want to cut you off for a minute because I notice a few people, and it's mainly guys or females that I don't know, like how many of these women on this YouTube have really been around real men, but for people to make it out like somebody's husband should be talking to somebody else, men don't do that. That's a woman's job. Men don't go back and forth. See, like they want to talk about golden talking a lot. These are females who ain't never been around men before because they don't say anything about all the men that's running the community and sector, just running their mouth and talking all day. That ain't even normal. Women sit around and talk and gossip and have tea. So they think it's something wrong with a woman sitting around gossiping or just talking about something, but they don't see anything wrong with the men. They don't. I've seen several of the main ones who always want to be seen, because like these young men that's in here today, like I see a Lamont or somebody else, these men don't even come out like that. I've told you all before, it's a man that's within this community, or if y'all call it a sector or whatever, they don't get involved with it. They'll listen, but they're not gonna be doing all this. It's always the little feminine ones that's doing this all day. And for some reason, they think that Vibes Queen's husband is supposed to come on this platform. Ain't nobody's man coming on the platform. They ain't about to be arguing and doing all this mouth service. All they
What
know is that
what
they gonna take.
what he said the other day? You was on the phone. You was right there when I said, "Babe, they be talking about why you don't never come on the internet and respond to whatever." What he said, Golden? I ain't got to tell you. You heard him.
No, Lamont, I'm not talking about you. I'm just giving an example. Like you're a man, okay, and we don't even see you come in here with a lot of gossip. Is what I'm saying. I'm not giving shots at you. I'm giving you as an example of, you know what I mean,
It's a
that you're not
compliment,
here.
actually.
Yeah, I'm giving you a compliment. I'm saying like we don't even see you here like gossiping and talking every day and creating problems and wanting to be seen and hollering and screaming is what I'm talking about. Now, as far as with Vibes' husband, yeah, he was laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because men don't do that. Like a man want to talk to another man about, right? Okay, Lamont, that's what men do. You don't speak, you listen. And men don't get involved with a lot of talk, 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 talk. That's a woman's job. That's our makeup. That's our DNA. So they got guys up within this community, and I'm assuming they really haven't really been around men before, or they don't know. And they got a lot of women who believe and follow it, where they think that Vibes' husband's supposed to come online. I don't know if they want some drama and listen and argue back and forth. Men ain't gonna argue back and forth. They just gonna be what they are, and that's gonna be the protector of their house. Now, if you bring your, you know what, on over here, it's a problem. If you really come and mess with their family, it's a problem. And as a woman, we're not gonna have our man and telling him all this riffraff that's going on. We ain't gonna even tell our man half the stuff we get involved in on this dang internet.
Yeah, because first thing he be telling me, well, you know you ain't got to be on there, so why don't you just log off? Delete the damn channel. Do whatever you got to do. Like, no, don't nobody care. We don't know them people.
And for somebody to say that they wanted to talk to her husband, that sounds like what women do. We be wanting to talk to the woman so we could hopefully get her to lead a man too, or we could talk about the man together. That's not something men sit up there and do. Well, I want to talk. Yeah, forget her. Yeah, if you going to leave that is not even normal behavior of a man. So, Lamont, I was not shading you or anything like that. I was just giving you as example because I don't see you in here like a chattering and going on. So what I was saying was like, there's an example of a man. That's all I was saying,
Right.
Lamont.
Yeah, that was a compliment. Like, yeah, he not in the chat like, girl, yes, child, all of this, all in the Kool-Aid. No, men don't act like that. That was definitely a compliment. Oh my gosh. Y'all have so much smoke for my co-host, but none for me. Like that's a crazy part. You
Well,
just I just
secret,
enjoy the life.
you can go ahead because I'm going to preach and you gonna learn and you gonna get on with your dumb ass. Okay. Kiki, why are you here? If I've been talking, you didn't set up here all this time to listen to me. Well, Vibe, step to the side because I might talk for a whole hour now. I'm going to preach tonight, bitch. I'm going to teach you what a man is supposed to be, okay? And what a woman is supposed to be. And, bitch, if you knew about a woman, you would know that a woman will preach and talk, okay? Because it's in me, okay? It's in my DNA. I'm supposed to do that. That's my job. I'm the bitch, okay? That's what I'm supposed to do. I ain't supposed to sit back and chill like a man. I'm supposed to get shit done. I'm supposed to be the hell raiser, okay? I'm supposed to be behind my man and talk the shit, okay, about how this household is gonna be ran and how this castle is gonna be ran. All right, bitch? Got it? Now, if you don't like
Uh,
it, you can get the F on. Get to stepping.
oh,
Take your ass to bed.
actually, it was something else that happened yesterday that I forgot. Well, no, actually, not yesterday. That was Thursday. So today, yeah, with Montez. Yep, I didn't even see it. Somebody sent me a receipt where Montez made a post. Y'all know Montez, the interviewee, right? He made a post talking about they apparently they were supposed to be having a baby. Now they're not having a baby anymore. They got an abortion. hmm That's what the post said. And oh, he beat his charges, hopefully, and all of that. So then I'm looking like, oh, I wanted to see if he heard what I said about him the other day. So I went to one of his live streams. You remember the other day when I said they made the post and it was saying that, oh, he was in jail and whatever, that post. Um, so I said, oh, I wanted to know, did I rub him the wrong way or not? I guess I did. He done took his wrench because I went back to his live chat just to click on anybody. I noticed that I'm not a mod. I'm cool. That's why I tell y'all. I don't care nothing about being no damn mod. Okay. You don't hurt my feelings. It is what it is. You still
Okay.
Montez. If you go live, I'm still gonna be there if I see you live and I want to listen. I don't care nothing about no wrench. All right. You said you mhm. No, I just was trying to see where his head was at. 'Cause remember, they made the post about, oh, Montez is locked up. Oh, here's the cash app, this and that, or whatever. And I gave commentary about it. And I did say that the post was removed like within 30 minutes, right? I said, okay, now I got my eyes on you. Like, you can't be doing crazy stuff when it comes to cash app in jail and whatnot. And at the end of the day, I mod on that channel, and I don't play about my name. Okay. So that's a bad look on me. So I guess he must have heard that and he will like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my wrench. Cool. That way anything you're doing, that's not a reflection of me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. You
I
say you
was
think
thinking that
Marcus
too,
helped him
Tasha.
out? Maybe. Hey PBs, I saw you, girl, but I
Hey,
didn't I wasn't ignoring you. How
hey,
you doing?
PB. Vibes, did you tell him about, did you read the part where he said that he wasn't even sure if the baby was his?
Mm-mm. I didn't
You
read
didn't?
it. I just randomly told them what the post said.
Oh, okay. Well, he also said that I guess the girl wanted to terminate, but also he wasn't certain if the baby was his anyway.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. True.
But he was just happy just the other day. That's what was shocking. Like he was just real cool with it. I thought he was, he had made the announcement he was going to be a dad.
Yeah. I know some people probably sit up there and be like, "Oh, VQ, what happened to you? Oh, you done got soft, or you used to be on here cussing somebody out." I'm just at a space in my life where I'm happy, I'm at peace, I'm minding the business that pays me. I don't feel like coming on the internet arguing with nobody. All right, it's stupid sitting there hollering and screaming at your phone. What are you gonna accomplish? The person's still gonna be talking ish. They still gonna do what they want to do while you're all upset. No, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. So yeah, ain't nobody got soft. Maybe I'm just getting more and more mature. I don't know. And I'm protecting my energy from stuff that doesn't benefit me. That's all. And at the end of the day, I notice that I'm somewhere that I don't fit in, and the stuff that people be doing and saying, that's not entertainment. Like yesterday, I know even Octo was saying something about people were laughing about the stuff. I gave commentary about what happened with them allegedly call his mama. Not one time I laughed or said that was funny, because it wasn't. I don't get no entertainment out of that shit. Is it my business? No. But is it funny? No. Okay? Yeah. So you say honestly, right? Yeah, I'm not at that point in time where I'm just on here just doing the most with everybody, whatever. Like,
I do too,
you don't
Copper.
bother me, I don't bother you, huh?
I just want to see everybody coexist, and I'm keeping it real. Before Kiki came within our community. I don't care if they could claim the street sector. We didn't have a sector. We had a community, and we didn't even know what all that was. Let them take that. Before she came, we did not have a lot of chaos. We did have my quail, and he would do whatever he was doing on his page. You know what I mean? And fussing and all that kind of stuff. But overall, there was not a lot of chaos. Now, here it is where she created a whole hate train for that man. And the next year, she was giving up virtual coochie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just sit back and I'm like, like, guys, I'm just being honest. Like, it's late night. We're just sitting here talking. It's not the typical life where, oh, I got a whole list of who said what or whatever. I just know, I just sat back yesterday and I shook my head and I said, look, I'm not even on here. Did I even mess with these people today? No. But they all going live. VQ, 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 VQ. It just is what it is. They're gonna talk, and I mean, it don't matter what I say. They're still gonna talk. Okay. Just like I'm being blamed now that I'm the one promoting Kenisha's channel. I'm the reason why he's back where he is, because I keep breaking down every time he go live and he say the sky is pink, the sky was blue last night, whatever. I gave word for word what he said. Let's keep it real. Like, at the end of the day, I have a random title like I do now, right? I don't put his name in my title. But the people that are accusing me of promoting Kenisha's channel, they both, well, no, not both. One of them went live with his whole channel name in their title. So make it make sense.
Don't
Am
make it
I
make sense.
promoting him, or you are, or us both?
No,
Actually, both of us is, huh?
right. It's like manipulation, like they're manipulating their crowd. Because when I saw it, I'm looking at their titles and I'm looking at all of their lives, and all of their lives are either about Sonny or Ken. So who's really promoting it? And in their lives, they're talking about these people, but they're manipulating, trying to make it seem like VQ is creating this problem. She keep on. But every day you talking about these people. So it's like a manipulation to make everybody be anti VQ. I see the game, and it's sad. And like I said, things that I think are just normal that people can see. I'm realizing that it's a gift, because it's a lot of people who are blind and they're not realizing. Like, wait a minute, hold up, you've been talking every time you go live. You talking about these people. Every time they go live, they are talking about these people, but they're trying to make it seem like it's just VQ. When VQ ain't going all deep into it, she's doing what she's been doing, and that's just giving the news of what was said. Sonny did this, Ken did that, so and so did this, so and so. That's all she's doing is for the people who missed it. And that's why they're here. Most people are here because this is like the soap opera or whatever. If they missed it, missed the show, the productions during the day, they can find out what happened because VQ can give them the tea and provide receipts. And at this point, even if VQ doesn't provide the receipts, they trust her enough because she has proven she's credible. Now, people do make mistakes, but 99.9% of the time, she's on it.
Yeah, like why you think I watch my own live? Because sometimes I say something that's not even what I intended to say. Like the last time I was live and I was telling you about why me and Kenisha was arguing or whatever on the replay, I totally caught that I said, oh, it was because of me defending Coco's daughter was the reason why me and Octavia started beefing. I didn't mean to say Octavia, I meant to say Kenisha. So I misspoke. But here I am to come back and tell you, hey guys, I messed up on the last live. I know y'all probably was following me because y'all know the history, but the point is I still said the wrong name. You get it? And I'm woman enough to come back and tell you, yeah, I said Octo when I meant to say Kenisha. I'm human, okay? That's all that is. You was able to see the back chat earlier, Golden?
Let me see.
No, I didn't put anything else. I was just asking you, was you
Oh
able to
yeah,
see it?
yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah. So hold on.
Yeah, she's very credible. And this is the very reason what attracted me to VQ initially when I first found out about her. And I was watching her, and the woman was popping up with all these receipts. And I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Where she got the proof. And I just started watching her. I hadn't even subscribed. I shared that with her. I hadn't even subscribed to her. I would just keep going back to her channel, watching. Because really, I didn't even want to subscribe to anybody. I didn't, what I'm saying? I was really kind of new with this stuff. And finally, I just said, man, forget this. Let me subscribe. And then finally, I became a member. And apparently, it's been 16 months after I just clicked on that anniversary thing, whatever they have going on. But um, and watch outside of yeah.
Yeah, like
Well,
go ahead and then
no,
I'll
go
tell
ahead.
them.
I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna say that, it don't everything doesn't have to be a beef. I literally sit on here all the time and I say, I'm not fighting with y'all. There's just certain people that me and them will never get along, like Eva Sunny. She said what she said in the chat tonight, right? That don't mean anything for me, for my own sanity and my own mental well-being. I cannot sit around somebody and one day you're telling me you're gonna leave me alone, you're not gonna do this, and then tomorrow you're doing it again. Sonny done apologized to me a million times. Do I have to bash her about what she said tonight? No, I don't. But I'm fully aware that I'll be cussed out again because we done been through this over and over and over and over. So I just take stuff with a grain of salt. Like I don't get worked up about it.
Hello,
All
Ellie
right.
and D Shields.
Well, hey to
IMT.
everybody coming up in here. Yeah.
VMC 63. Hello.
It's just a lot of distraction going on. I keep losing my train of thought what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I was saying just now.
Basically, you were
I'm
saying
telling you,
that.
I was coming live and I was in a good mood. Like now my mood is a little jacked up. I'm not like chilled like when I first came live. I
Don't let
don't
it
know
bother
why.
you. But we
I'm
got
good. I'm just
45
being
more minutes.
honest. I'm just looking like, yeah, and I'm looking like I really didn't have much to talk about tonight, but I'm gonna come live because I know if I don't, y'all gonna be like, where VQ at? So I came on off the strength of, it's our thing. We come live late and talk, but I really ain't had no burning tea. Like, ooh, I gotta come on here, come tell y'all. You say you expect to be cussed out again. Thank you, Copper. So yeah, it is what it is. Like I'm not in that whole back and forth. At the end of the day, when was the last time I even came on here and bashed that girl? I just literally tell you, hey, it's a picture around here, somebody talking about she did what. I don't care at this point. I don't care about nothing nobody got going on in your house. That's your business. That's your business. I'm gonna just be honest. Like I'm just very thankful that if I was a smart and was doing stuff the right way or be ahead of the game or whatever, I'm just happy and thankful at the end of the day. Nobody on YouTube was not able to mess with me, my household, my life. Y'all was not able to interrupt anything. And you get what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for that because my life could have been jacked up. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, D Shields, and hi, Miss Sula Cole. Hey, Ellie.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the castle. Please hit the like button. And if you all want to see Platinum write a diss song, because I think she got one brewing the way she was talking. Let's hit that like button. Where's Platinum? Is she out there writing a song right now? I don't see her anymore.
Probably in the bushes. So yeah, it is what it is. And at this point, this moment in time, I honestly see somebody getting hurt out here. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that. Something bad is going to happen. I said that, she went to jail. Now, this stuff going on. Like, if y'all don't stop and keep on the same, listen, it's either somebody going to have papers on them, they're going to be in a world of trouble. Y'all just doing too much. Y'all doing too much. You said, I bet she already writing. I know, right, Drea? Um, I know Drea was called out. I know she was telling us in the chat earlier that she was called out by the Rose Channel. I did hear about that, something about Helen and Drea, and I didn't hear it. Okay, like I said, that was Wednesday. All this happened. I didn't hear it, but yeah, I definitely heard that she was talking about Drea, comparing her to Helen or some foolishness. I don't know the story, but and then was over there still throwing subliminals at me about, oh, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do. Listen, my kids are my problem. Whatever I got going on with whoever about me and my kids, that's my business. Whoever is bothering her and her grandson, she need to take that up with them. Whoever messing with Sunny and her kids, Sunny need to take that up with them. All that coming on the internet, swinging and banging for everybody kids, I'm not doing it no more because at the end of the day, nobody cares about mine. Okay? I literally just told y'all that. Am I going to sit back and say, ha, 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 I'm happy that they're going through this? No. I'm not going to be happy sitting there seeing which child going through this. It's not a good look. But at the end of the day, to protect my peace, y'all got it. Y'all figure it out, okay? Y'all figure it out. I also said, and I heard Octo saying that, oh, pretty much he's done with whatever. Yeah, let everybody fight for their own kids. That way, nobody can sit there and say, Drea can't sit there and say, VQ ain't doing nothing for her kids, but she want me to do what? No. Copper, you fight for your own daughter. Drea, you fight for your own daughter. Golda, you fight for your own kids. Everybody go out here and fight for their own kids. VQ, I'm not finna spark up no live talking about, oh, Kenisha did what and Kenisha did what. Is it right what Kenisha did? Nope. But that's not my problem. It sounds harsh when I say that, right? But at the same time, when I'm out here and I'm swinging and banging, and then people want to take me out and take my kids out and do all this, nobody cares. So that's the y'all made me this way.
It's totally
So
understandable.
it
And the
is what it
reality
is. Mm?
Yeah, the reality is, as parents, we are responsible for protecting our own children. That's our job as a parent. So if we get any support and help, that's great. But, that's something that you got to be doing, to protect your own child. Now, when it comes to Golden's children, mine are grown. Now, of course, if I have to, I'm definitely going to be down for mine. But mine, they can handle their own. And they don't even get on YouTube like that and get involved with the riffraff and the BS. They don't
Because
even know that I'm speaking of that, like how we talked about spouses. They don't even know how deep I am with this BS.
at the end of the day, they just talk, 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 talk. Golden don't have to sit up there and say, VQ, I don't know what you're doing, or you're not doing nothing at all. Oh, you're not doing. She was there. She was there with me on the phone while I'm talking to who, talking to what, following. I'm on the phone while I'm walking in the business places. She know what I've done, so I don't have to come on here and break it down. She know what the people said I could do, what I couldn't do, all of this stuff. Okay, so I don't have to
Yeah.
keep coming on. I don't have to prove shit to none of y'all.
Yeah, and I don't
None of
understand
y'all.
why people just assume. That's just a starting shit. Just assume. How are you going to assume what somebody has done? Just like they don't tell their business. Vibes does not have to tell yours. And the reality is, if anybody has paid attention to Vibes, she doesn't tell a lot of her business. If you all can recall, Vibes stayed very low key until she made that one big mistake. Okay, so everybody don't come out here trying to act like they know so much. Oh yeah, I know about all that, and yeah, I did this and that. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody have to make that announcement. And the reality is, whatever Vibes is doing, that's Vibes' business. As I said before, and I'll say it again, this ain't no damn class action lawsuit where everybody is involved and everybody is going to be on the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? You're not collaborating cases together. Everybody got their own thing. I got my ass whooped by Kanisha. Vibes got her ass whooped by. We just all got police reports. It's not like we gonna now make a class. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, is we all on our own. So don't nobody have to sit up here and I'm sick of people trying to manipulate people, and they be listening at that dumb shit. Yeah, if she was really doing something, she should have did something by now. They just trying to pry in your business. Okay, you don't have to explain what you've done. And
Yeah,
I
and then
can't stand liars.
a lot of times they're not even paying attention that this a lot of the people that we be arguing back and forth with, they're in a whole nother state. You got to consider that I might be in Florida, but this person all the way out of state. It's a whole how many state lines being crossed, and all. It's a whole different story.
Cities and counties. I'm gonna give you an example. I don't know how they think it's. They think like, oh yeah, she would have did something. It was something would have happened by now. Come to LA and see how long they'll take. Policemen might not even investigate your case. That's why I always suggest to everybody, when you make a report, you call early in the morning, Monday through Friday, to find out which investigator is on your case, and you have a rapport with them so your case won't get lost in the bunch. Okay. Like when I made a report for my dad when he was being financially abused while he was sick by my aunt, I made that police report, but I was doing so many other things, and I had gotten sick myself and running my business. It was only so much I could do. And then when my dad passed away, I had been communicating with the police. I had written, in fact, an email. A lot of people don't do that, and this is what I tell people to do. I had to stop because it was affecting my health. Long story short, I made that police report in 2023 when my dad was still alive. Do you know I did not get another phone? Okay, although I had communicated with the police, I stopped being bothered with it because I had to handle a lot of other stuff. I got a call in December of 2024, a year and a half later, with a whole nother investigator trying to figure out. I had sent them all his bank statements, everything, and now they're trying to get it all. And really, I was supposed to send them the information again. I just hadn't got around to it, but I am going to get around to it, especially before the statute of limitations ends. However, with them not being able to prove everything until they gather it all up, the statute really is not, there isn't one. I know she stole, but they would have to do the investigation first. But anyway, I still want to do it before the time I knew about it. But
Yeah,
anyway,
like they don't even understand, and then they wonder when I say no, ain't nobody finna be doing you no any kind of way because I know how good you are to me. They don't know when I be places and somebody telling me some BS, and you like, no, that don't even sound right. Go back in there, go do this XYZ, whatever. You're that person to me,
yeah.
and they don't realize that.
Hey, promo doctor, it's been a long time. I think we spoke of you not long ago. We hadn't seen you and your husband.
Yeah. Hey, promo, good to see you up in here. Say hi to Chris. Hope y'all doing okay. I know Drea, I know the chat been chatting it up. I know, okay, so let's see. I know I'm gonna go back up to platinum, but let's see what Drea said. He said the reason the Dead Rose called me out is because I went in her live the other night. These were my exact words. I don't like you, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Your grandson was just posted again. That wasn't bad. And you know when Alto was on the panel over here the other day, I remember that. Drea was in the chat and Drea said, I don't even get along with that damn lady, but that was messed up. That's what Drea said. And that was huge of you, Drea, to actually say that. And I'm happy I have that kind of people supporting me. Even though we might not like somebody, we still know that right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay?
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
And the reality of it, I don't know why she did that because she's the one who said that everybody was welcome back again. She let
Yeah, and
Victoria, you know what I mean, in and several other people. Victoria, she created a whole problem between her and Sonny. See, Sonny don't understand that they let Victoria get over there. They gave Victoria had a wrench in everybody's chat because she was a type that is going to agree with everything and talk about everybody. Victoria is the one, Goddess V, Victoria Dove, is the one where Sonny was upset about Sheena not wanting her on the panel anymore. Sheena kept saying, I got my people are complaining. It was Victoria. And I thought it was strange. And Platinum had to tell me. And I was like, that was Victoria. And I had to remember. Next thing you know, I see Victoria, she in Sonny's chat supporting Sonny and talking about Sheena. It was just weird. I was confused. Like, wait a minute. She's the one who caused the whole confusion because Sheena was allowing Sonny on her panel and in her channel, and all of a sudden she's the reason why, like, Sonny over there entertaining it. Did she realize that why she's so mad at Sheena for Sheena not wanting her to be there? That's the broad, and you done gave her a wrench and everything. Okay, so Victoria is back. Okay, and now. So I want to talk about this because see, I screenshot some stuff she said. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, she got an issue. Yeah, it's troubling or whatever. I got it. I can't tell you verbatim, but I'm just got letting you guys know. She making it seem
well,
like it's troubling to her for people to speak on children, like, in a sexual kind of way or whatever. But I'm like, wait a minute, you was in all those chats entertaining it and everything else and wasn't saying a word, but now it's bothering you. Woman, get on somewhere with your
look.
weird, you know what?
Yeah, but you said even the mods in the chat were thanking you. Oh, that's deep. Well, Drea, I'm just gonna say, if you were woman enough to drop down in the chat and say, "Hey, I see," you're telling her that her grandson was posted again, and she want to bash you, and the people in the chat saw what was going on. Reading
Leave it
is
alone.
fundamental. Maybe she didn't even realize what you was saying, that you was helping and not hurting. Okay,
Maybe,
so
maybe not. But I would just say leave
um,
well enough alone.
yeah. So next time, I guess you just act like everybody else. I guess turn the blind eye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning too. Because see that other one over there who every time he goes live, he want to throw Golden Signature's name out there and lie. I was actually feeling bad, like overall, about that situation because, like I said, I knew the dangers of that. Like getting calls like that, you don't know what kind of aggressive cop or a scary cop that's coming. And they hear these stories about this crazy person and all this stuff. And to be a black male, okay? And all of a sudden, and then it'd be a big old burly, big green, jolly green giant looking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what could have taken place. They could have
What?
been fearful of themselves and did something. And then on top of it, you got an older woman in the house. You know what I'm saying? That could have affected her heart. You know what I'm saying? There are people, I've heard of a case of somebody who broke into a older person's house. They didn't harm the people, but the people died because of the fear. They had a heart attack. So I'm thinking of all that, but then I'm hearing this, honey. At this point, I got to remember, I don't even care no more. Let you do what you got to do. Maybe you need to leave folk alone on this internet to protect your mammy at this point. And like I said, at this point, like I said the other day, she raised them. So you didn't raise somebody who want to keep lying on women, harassing women. Then you know what? Maybe you got to pay for some of this too. Because where did you go wrong where you got a son like this? I bet you my son wouldn't be doing no mess like that. Because I raised him to protect women. I ain't raised him to be a liar and dishonest. Now, we human and we all gonna lie, but just intentionally trying to do stuff like that to people, no. He ain't about to do that. And he definitely ain't about to abuse no women, and then especially online. So at this point, maybe this is her punishment. Because this is what she spit out and raised.
Wait, who we talking about now? I
We,
was
I'm,
reading
ta-
the comments. Who you talking about now?
oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the prime over there.
Oh,
Because
I
he
was sitting there
said
trying to get
something.
caught up with the comments that they were going off in the comments.
Yeah, he was saying something. He mentioned something about that incident. I don't know what he was saying, but I was actually having compassion. Although this nigga keep on lying on me, you know what I'm saying? And trying to put really these people that he's talking to, they don't know me in real life. Because the reality is I'm a good person and people like me, okay? I'm good to people, I'm supportive, and I try to do what I do online to these people and it's people who I don't even know and I try to support. I'm really like that in real life, literally. Okay. But the thing is that this nigga wanna keep on thinking he gonna mess with me because he trying to cover up because I said he was sitting with them same people. I don't understand why people don't get that. Like, if this person was sitting with, that's like if I get robbed by a group of people and then all of a sudden he turns into an informant. He got to still go to jail. He's the one who hurt me and took my stuff. I don't care about now he's snitching to try to get out of trouble. He was part of the robbery. Shit. I ain't about to I'm not and I ain't about to shut up about it. I don't care what he says. You know what I'm saying? I see the play. Okay, let me be done with that. Let me read
No,
these
because
comments.
I think the point people are missing is like the few people that supports me, I appreciate them. I'm fine. I mean, I literally could go live and I'm over here with just the people that honestly and genuinely care about me, and I'm fine. Numbers don't mean a damn thing to me. Just leave me over here minding my own business at peace, happy, and talking to my people that want to be here with me. That's all. That's all. All that other extra stuff, thinking I'm gonna beef with who? I'm not interested. I'm just not. Because at the end of the day, if I'm out here yelling and screaming right now, first of all, he gonna be messaging me like, "What the hell are you yelling? Like, who done made you upset? You really ain't got to be going through that. So why are you even being bothered?" And that's the beauty about when you treat YouTube as a hobby instead of a like your job or you need it. You get what I'm saying? He'll
Right,
be like, "Girl, you could get off the internet," and like, why? Why are you making yourself upset?
Copper. I agree.
Copper's still gonna be over there at her house. I still ain't gonna be able to whoop her ass, even though I'm cussing her out. So what am I gonna accomplish?
Right, Copper. If you know your family is compromised, why keep antagonizing people who gonna use any way to get at you? Exactly. And he just keep going on, and they just keep making them calls and doing all that. So it's like you ain't got enough sense to say, let me back up because I care about my family. I'm here to protect my family. I don't need my mama to be upset, her pressure to be up.
right? I can't imagine if that was actually his mom. I just can't imagine. Cause my mama would have been pissed the hell off, would have been talking cash money shit. Or you on the internet messing with these people, you got these bitches calling my phone. Yeah, she would have been going off. You think it's just gonna be like, hey baby, what did you do on the internet? It's gonna be concerning that somebody calling her phone talking shit about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
not normal. And especially if talking about swatting and all of this stuff, that is dangerous.
Yeah. That's how I was viewing it because I know, I know the situations where it could become very violent. Somebody could be taken out by the cops just by that call where they on edge. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm like, that crap is not funny. I don't know where he thought somebody said it was funny, or maybe it was for somebody else and it wasn't for us. But I'm looking like, I never said that was funny.
I never said
It
it was
says,
either, but he lies so much he'll just make up stuff. Yeah, go to you said it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just for people, the slow ones in the back to be like, yeah, Golden was laughing. I don't owe him or his mammy nothing. But like I said, no, I didn't think it was cool. But I ain't about to kiss his, you know what? Because see, I can switch up like the snap of a finger when it comes down somebody messing with me. And he keep messing with me. At this point, I don't give a hoot what happens to him and his family. Apparently, he don't because he keep bothering folk.
when I know all this mess got to come to an end, something got to give. Something got to give. I want to know how much money on this app is worth somebody hurting your family, you losing your children, all of that. It ain't worth it, y'all.
Mm.
And the sad part about it, nobody don't have to come on here and make no dark content. People gonna watch regardless. It just is what it is. You can't say that's why I don't understand the whole back and forth and who trying to be the queen of the sector and who trying to be the king and all of this. It doesn't matter because there is not a street sector without a Marcus. There's not a street sector without a Golden the detective. There's not a street sector, even down to the subbies play their own key part. It ain't no street sector without a Charmaine, a Forgiven. Even the subbies have their own identity and they play a key part in the whole thing. So yeah, you can't say there's a street sector without a castle. You can't say there's a street sector without a Sonny. You get what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Period.
Yeah,
So I
it's
don't
like a
know what else to
business.
say. Mm-hmm.
It's like a business. Do you think that Walmart? Do you think what's his name, Mr. Walden? It would, you know what I'm saying? It's just not him. It's a whole, crew to make it Walmart be Walmart.
Right.
You know,
Like treat the damn thing as a reality show. Oh, this one, this and whatever. The point I'm trying to say, the whole thing with all this wasted resources is out of control. It just is, and it's not funny. I don't care who you are. If Golden wake up tomorrow and she just keep going live, calling people, family members, calling the police, trying to get who SWAT, I ain't finna be over there, and I damn sure ain't finna be sharing it neither. It's not funny. It don't matter if I like you or I don't like you. That's not entertaining to me.
no, because see, imagine if something like look at that situation where the husband and wife, Duchess and her man, was online. He was on live. He had he had a live going and people watching as he and the woman are he telling the story about his wife and they arguing back and forth, her friend on the phone. And look what happened. He took that woman out and took himself out. The guilt. You know what I'm saying? Look, imagine the friend. Like, girls, you was egging it on, like jumping all in it and it got the girl going and talking more. The people in the chat got, you know what I'm saying? cheering it on and putting their 2 cents in it. But at the end of the day, with all that, because everybody was entertaining that, you know what I mean? Look what happened in there, because she started running her mouth. Oh, woman, don't want y'all. You don't want me to tell you about Odie. Oh, that's a tea. You know what I'm saying? Now this man ready to tell. He told her he would take her out. So I mean, you know what I mean? People just, you know what I mean? I don't want to be part of that. And like I said,
Yeah,
that could have went real crazy.
mhm. Yeah, and then sometime when I don't come live, don't ever get it twisted because it's always something to talk about. Always, okay? There's always something to come, on live or whatever. But sometimes I just don't want to because I just need to make sure that my mental health is in check. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could have came
Drea,
live last night.
leave
I'm like,
Timothy
no,
alone. Really, they should leave him alone because he's special. I mean, not like that. He go to everybody's channel and support
he
him.
was he was over here before.
Yeah, he's been on Sonny's channel. I just see him come on Sonny's panel. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like some people, you just let them get away with. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean no harm. I wouldn't even bother Timothy. Timothy goes to everybody's panel. I've seen him over there at the Dotes panel. He's come. He's been on Vibes' panel. He'll come to your panel. Okay. Of course, the Rose Garden. He's been over at Sunny. So I don't even know why they was really messing with Timothy. I mean, he just, you know what I'm saying? He need to. He's the one who should be getting the pass. Like,
If I should come on here and tell them all the crap I done did, all the crap I done went through within the past months, you're gonna be like, what? And these people out here talking about you ain't did what? Yeah, exactly. They don't know. They don't know.
Drea,
Uh,
you crazy. Timothy was probably in his head. He really believed that. Like, yeah, he need to be a lawyer. He doing all that work.
hmm.
He might be a good lawyer because a good lawyer, they will lie to win their cases, and that nigga will lie. But no, he ain't no good liar because he gets caught, and the stuff he say don't make sense. So he wouldn't be a good lawyer. He don't know how to, cover all angles.
Hmm. I just be making them know though when you say something is that's how you feel. I might not even feel that way. You're your own person. You have your own mind. You say how you feel. We might not even agree. I did something a couple days ago. You damn sure ain't agree with me. You're like, no, XYZ. You know what happened. Oh no, this person did this. I'm not going VQ. No, no, they did too much. You remember Golden, right? And
Yeah,
I'm like, but you like, no, I'm not going. We don't agree on everything. We're not
these people,
twins. Hell, even twins don't agree on everything.
these people just want to start mess. Let me tell you how inconsistent they are, because they'll say VQ is sucking my butt, then they'll say I'm sucking VQ's butt, then it might be somebody that we sucking each other's butts. I mean, what do y'all do with y'all friends? Sometimes you agree with them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So what's the difference between VQ and I? Because the reality is that, never mind. I ain't gonna even go into that. So, that has not, we know how to get along. I guess y'all so used to people cussing each other out and fussing. See, you guys are used to those toxic friendships that I don't even consider a friendship. No, we grown. So we don't have to necessarily agree, and
No.
when we do agree, we ain't kissing each other's butts. See, that's what I mean. Like, I could tell a lot of you people really ain't really had experience. Either you're trolling or you really don't know, have really never had friendships because you don't even know how that works. It's like a relationship. You might be agreeing with your man today and tomorrow you disagree, but that don't mean that y'all don't love each other. Okay, I'm done.
See, now it's quiet. Well,
Yeah,
where are the people at that be like, no, drop this person down, bring this person up. Where y'all at? Y'all hit the panel and come up here.
yeah. Anybody want to hit the panel?
Yeah. I
And
think I'm gonna set. I think I'm gonna set it up one day, and everybody that got something to say, come tell VQ how you really feel, cause y'all be out here. I think I catch the most hell as a CC out here. I don't know if y'all think that I'm just soft or what. Y'all just be coming for me, and I don't see y'all have all this smoke for nobody else
they
at
think you
all.
soft. They think you soft. Plus, they get mad because you got receipts, so they can't lie. They can't wiggle out of it because you got a receipt usually. So you pop them, and they don't. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants proof that's going to be not looking good for them. So between them thinking you soft and you got those receipts, they don't like them receipts. They like the receipts when it's beneficial. Okay, but they don't like
I'm
those receipts any
I'm
other time.
definitely not soft. Okay, I'm not. I don't have to be on here on out of my body and doing all that though. Then you won. No, I'm in control of my emotions and my actions. Nobody ain't finna get the best of me like that. I've been agitated on here, but out your body, just doing the most on the internet. Nah, you say you're a target because you're non-confrontational. Um, no, I think because I'm not the type to come on here and be like, oh, I'm finna oh, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna call CPS on somebody on live and all of this crap. Maybe because I don't do that, that you think that, oh, she's just weak or whatever.
Because you
I
don't
let you think
drag.
whatever you want to think, because you don't know. I might call them bitches on your ass offline, but I ain't gonna let you know what I'm doing though. See, that's why you don't know how to take me because I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you. That's the part that's scary.
And I guess because you don't be doing all that extra going, you drag. I'm about to drag a beat. I'm about to go in on somebody. You don't do all that.
I don't have to.
Mhm.
I don't have to. I don't have to see. We have 107 people listening. You know why they're listening? Because we're calm. It's a whole vibe. It's just an unspoken vibe that be in the castle. And nobody can take that from us. It just is what it is. It's peaceful, and it just is what it is. You say, I'm a mandated reporter, right? You said, Warrior said, you are yourself, and you have a pleasant personality. Yeah, I be cooling. Y'all the one be out here having the internet have y'all out of y'all body. Not me. And the difference too is like when they're mad at somebody, all they want to do is lie, 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 or just make up some shit. No, because every time I'm talking like, oh, this clip might come up again, and I might have to prove it in a court of law. My ass better be able to prove what the hell I'm out here saying about people. That's why I don't slander nobody name.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you never know before, when I be giving commentary, I make sure I choose my words very carefully because I know if I don't, that one little clip could come back to bite me in my ass. Okay. So I'll be making sure I cover myself.
A lot of these people, I don't think they even care or think that there could be somebody who will just pull them into court, for the slander. They just think it's a game and it's serious. Okay. And I don't play that game. If I said anything that was incorrect about somebody, it was an honest mistake. It wasn't intentional.
Oh, you think so? You said people dislike you because you don't be bothered. Being unbothered triggers people for some reason. Huh? Maybe. Maybe.
It's a combination, I believe, Copper. But that's definitely could be one of them too. They do.
Yeah.
They are like that. They want you to flip out, you know, and they'll keep doing something until you do.
Yeah. How many people on here, their family member, partner, or whatever, actually watch the live, say, "Oh, I didn't even like what you was doing," oh, please don't do that anymore, whatever. How many CCs out here actually went through that with their partner? Or their partner just boost them up, be like, yay, just keep being vile, go live and just lie on people and hurt people and whatever. I can't be the person that they want me to be, because at the end of the day, I have a husband that's gonna say, oh, that was messed up. Oh, you should have never did that. Why you got monkeys in the chat? You get what I'm saying? I have somebody at the end of the day that's gonna tell me that was BS.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. And I am a reflection of him, whether he's on here or he's not on here. That's the hard truth. Hmm. You say, if I'm wrong, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just here. I know everybody done pretty much got quiet. Now we see copper, platinum. If we said we gonna go right now, then everybody gonna say don't go. Why y'all ain't talking though?
Yeah, and it's almost 2 hours. And if they not engaging, we definitely gonna have to wrap it up.
You say God body want to be my third husband, so you can tell me when I'm out of pocket on here. Oh Lord, not God body. Ooh. But yeah, Drea, moving forward, girl, I guess just mind your business, right? Because hell, if somebody say, you know what, VQ, we might not get along, but that was wrong, I would say I respect that.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that somebody is actually saying the wrong but don't even like you but can see, it's just people who don't appreciate folk. They don't appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though I don't like a person, you can see when something is wrong and not right. Like I said, at this point, like with that other one over there, the way he getting inserting himself and getting involved and doing all that extra, you know what I'm saying? He's showing me that he don't care too much about his family.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy though too? Like I come on here a lot of times and y'all don't even know. I be having so much going on. And that's why I say I know how to separate the two. I turn that off. Oh, I'll deal with that when I get off live, back to reality. But I come on here, I do my job. I actually enjoy what I do. You know what I'm saying? And then I
Right.
get off and I'm right back to whatever problem. I don't, and I think that's the part that a lot of people miss. Like that's the beauty about when you're an avatar on the internet. You have a button or a switch to control how much you share from how much you don't share. Do y'all know that how crazy it is that I could actually be up here and I could be pregnant, that I had a whole baby, everything, and you would never know because I never told you?
Mm-hmm.
I could be up
Trinity.
here the whole time, pregnant, don't tell y'all nothing. Done had a whole nother baby, and y'all thinking I got two, I got three. Y'all don't know because I don't share everything. And at the speed they be going, why would you even want to share anything?
That's true. And it's funny because when you said that, it just made me think about myself. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I didn't tell anybody. I was at work. Finally, one of my coworkers asked me because I was like, I gained weight all over. So my best friend, a few of my good friends, they didn't even know until my daughter's dad told her mom, and then it got around. But I remember the day I was like, it was around 4th of July. I had my daughter in August. Her sister, we was all on the three wing, and she was like, and girl, because she had found out, I didn't know. She's like, girl, plus you pregnant. And my friend was like, she is not pregnant. And her sister was like, yes, she is. And they kept going back and forth. And I just went, yeah. My friend, I was in her house in her living room. She was on the phone in her bedroom. She jumped up, ran in the living room, looked at me, and ran back to the phone to tell her sister she ain't pregnant. But what I'm getting to is that, yeah, I was that type too. Like, with people who I knew, like my cousin, we was hanging out every day, and her husband knew that I was pregnant and she didn't. And the only reason why he knew is because my son's dad and him hung out and he told him. But Yeah, that's how it was. My good friend, she didn't even know that I had even had the baby. I was like, okay, I'll let her know later. Her daughter had a birthday party. I took my daughter to the birthday party and I didn't even tell her at the birthday party because I was like, she's too busy with her daughter. I'll tell her later. After the birthday party, when I got home, I then told her, girl, you know I didn't have a baby. So, like you said, you could be pregnant right now. Like you don't share y'all your business.
I think that's the part that they're missing. Thank you, I am Teach. You are officially a Casa resident. Hey, somebody got to get her room ready for her in the castle.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you so much. Just give me some time. By the end of today, I have something on the wall for you. I always try to do it after the live, but just give me something. By the end of today, so today Friday, right? By Friday night, I'll have something on the members tab for you, and you'll be able to see it. All right. Thank you. We always give them more special welcome.
Welcome to the castle. Like that song says.
Yeah.
Or does it say that?
What, or a theme song?
Yeah, does it say welcome to the castle?
Yeah.
Or do I have that wrong?
And then it tell you about the membership and what you be I'm actually gonna make a video. I've been thinking about it. I need to make a video for them so I can explain some stuff for the new people. Yeah.
Trinity, are you here?
Because we don't have the typical membership. You know that. And then some people probably be confused if they're a member elsewhere. So I need to have a video to explain it for them. But yeah, you said if they're here?
I was wondering if Trinity was here.
Oh, I ain't got time for Trinity and that foolishness. All that, uh-uh. Talking about coochie this and last
Mel,
call for alcohol. Anybody up in here got anything else to say?
anybody want to hit the panel? Mel's last time Trinity was here, you was kind of enjoying her little talk. You was like you when Vise was ready to leave, you said you might go on over to her channel. She got to talking about them pagers and stuff and all the phone booths.
Oh yeah, thank you for that history lesson. I was able to see it on your tab, Golden, about the 304 and the beeper back in the day. I've never used a beeper, so I've never really been around anybody with a beeper.
Girl, your daddy probably had a beeper. You probably don't even remember.
No, the only thing I can remember back, as far as I can remember back, was when my parents got their first cell phone. I remember it too. It was my grandma came to visit us, and she actually got. I know my mom for sure. One of those big Motorola flip phone with the antenna that you got to pull it up and whatever. That's the oldest phone I remember, but I don't remember beepers or the the other phone Miss Open was talking about earlier, the rotary phone.
Yeah, girl, the rotary. My grandmother, she would not give that up. She didn't like the push button, but see, the rotary was no good because once you started as technology and everything start moving, and it's like when you call in places, press one for whatever. You can't press one with a rotary phone.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know,
them damn little remember them little Nokia phones? That's the phones I
hmm
remember back then. Razor,
with a rotary.
Nokia, and all I know was big, real big, and you got to flip it down to see the buttons.
Well, see
You
that
love
that
it
ain't even the
here?
first ones. The first ones didn't even flip. It was a big one, but the rotary phones were the house phones. You had a landline for the rotary phone.
Yeah,
And I
I
know
know
my
that,
grandmother, she
but
had a
I don't
Princess.
remember the rotary. I just remember like a regular house phone. But I
Hmm
don't know.
Yeah, but like Trinity was saying, in the beginning, the only people who had pagers was like professionals, like a doctor, maybe even an attorney,
No.
and the dope dealers. The dope
No,
dealers
I
had
didn't
pagers.
have. I've never used a pager or a beeper or whatever. Never ever. I never had to go to the pay phone to go call nobody because they said what. Never.
Yeah, they had the pay phones. They cost a dime, or you could put a quarter in there. And then I think they even went up later on as they were, on their last leg. But for them back in the day, it was a 10 cents. You can get on that phone. If they had uh, those phones all on the streets, pay phones. They had them everywhere. I
No,
remember when
I'm
I
saying
worked,
I've
like in a
seen
building. Hmm.
no, I was saying what she was saying. I've seen the rotary phone, but I'm saying me personally using one, I can't remember that. I know you got to
The
put your
first
finger
cell
and dial,
phones.
but I don't remember using one.
Right, Warrior. The first cell phones, they were real big. You couldn't even put them in your low. I mean, yeah, they were big. But see, that was for the professionals. And like I said, then a few people would, and they weren't cheap. It was expensive.
Yeah, I know. My mom was really excited. She like, oh, I got a cell phone. All of this. Like, child. I said, let me call somebody. She like, mm-mm. And we were never allowed to call anybody. Like, you know how you get out of school and you could call people on the phone, whatever. My parents were so strict, y'all. My mom would be like, leave them at school. We wasn't allowed to go to nobody's house, and we not gonna sit on the phone with them either. She said, whatever you got to talk about, talk about it at school. They were super strict.
Copper, what you know about that? Yeah, we would do that. We call collect, especially like we went to the movies or something. And as soon as the operator would say the collect call from you, you'd be like, pick me up, I'm ready, and hang up the phone. I remember back in the day in the jails.
I'll be back, Golden.
Girl, huh?
I'll be back.
Okay. Back in the jails, girl, like the county jails, them guys would be calling. They used to, before they had, now it's like they got to have collect call and prepay, all that. No, back like, even when I was in high school and even a little after, the guys, as long as they had a little change, like a dime, like they would use the phone booth. And them dudes would be on the phone all day, honey. They stopped that. And then they would call my friend's brother. He used to go to jail. So he would call and his friends be calling, then they'd be having us use the three-way. We'd be calling some more people. Or then when they started doing the collect calling, they might call collect, then we call their girlfriends, and them dudes would be talking bad to them girls. I'm like, wow. And them girls would be like, I'm gonna be there and visit. I'm gonna come in on Monday or whatever, right? I'm like, these girls is crazy. And these niggas, I don't know if the niggas would be trying to show off because they knew we would be on the phone, or if they just talked to some of them girls bad. But yeah, those were the days. Yep, call and collect was like inboxing. And you didn't have to accept the call. All you had to do was say what you had to say real fast and hang up. And then they even had something like before three-way, right? Or for those who didn't have like call waiting. See, they didn't always just have three-way and call waiting. It used to be when you was on the phone would be busy. That's why back in the day, when you had teenagers, some people would have 2 or 3 landlines with different phone numbers. Because when you get your teenagers, they get to talking to their boys, and the boys be talking to the girls, and they're gonna tie up your mama's line. And it's gonna be a problem because your mama's friends and everybody or whoever got the call in, and it might be an emergency and you tying up the phone. So what they would do if they only had one landline, you could call and make an emergency breakthrough. All of a sudden, while you're on the phone, the operator would come on and you hear this noise and go beep. And it'd be like emergency breakthrough. And then they would give the phone number. And the thing was like, we would have to hurry up and hang up fast, especially if you didn't met a guy and he don't know, like, let's just say your friend is on the phone, right? And he don't know somebody on the phone, and then they calling out your number. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't, hey, gay the dude your number. Them dudes will talk to you. They ain't even got your phone number, but you got theirs. But when that emergency breakthrough come through, they might call out your number. You have to hurry up and hang up the phone. It was a mess. Technology is something else. Like I said, it's like I said before, it's a blessing and a curse. Remember the huge car phones? Yeah, that was like with some of the first like cell phones. The car, everybody didn't have a car phone, and they had an antenna on the car. Usually it was like the doctors, attorneys, important people. And any other people who was had it was like the dope dealers. It's good to have a landline though, Warrior. I got a landline too, believe it or not. I do. And I'm gonna tell you why I try to keep one. Because if something happened to the cell phone, you can always call, and like if you need to make emergency 911, they can determine where you are from a house phone. Even if you just have a basic landline. He has a one way. Well, that's how they used to be before they had the call waiting and three way.
I'm back. You hear me?
Remember having the operator interrupt you? Yeah, because it wasn't calling and waiting. Yeah. Papa, what you know about that? You in your 30s. How you know about all that? You must have been in grown folk business or something to know about all that. Yep, the emergency calls that would come through. That was the good old days.
You hear me, Golden?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how does
Mhm.
Copper know about all that. Oh, okay. See, Copper, you were like me. I was a woman early. I told y'all before they used to call me grandma. I'm not playing. I was like a old lady stuck in a little kid's body. For real, for real. There were times I didn't even feel like playing with kids. Say, like, go out there with the kids. You know, be out there with them kids running around, stinking and in the sun. I want to be right here listening at these Al Green albums and everybody watching them have a good time and drinking some wine and laugh and talk.
Was behind on technology.
Princess Peach is talking to you, vibes.
Oh my gosh! Peach, where you been? Oh my god, you say it's been too long. You the only one. Wait, you the only one I be here for on YouTube that's saying I miss you. Oh my gosh, Peach, girl, listen, we gotta catch up. Okay, we gotta catch up. Listen, Peach been with me forever. I know the last time we talked, you was like you taking a break. You had some stuff going on. I hope you got it sorted out, Peach. Well, it's good to see you, girl. KKP, how you doing? You said I don't remember all that. Peach,
Girl,
you just
you
made
don't
my
remember.
night, girl. Um, like,
Well,
let me see.
Princess Peach, we need you here a little bit more often because vibes need, I can't fight, you know what I'm saying? She need as much backup as possible just in case. You got to be here a little bit more often.
Ah, Peach been rocking with me forever. It's good to see my people coming back up in here. Hold up. Let's see. I wonder if this who I really think it is. Hey,
Hey y'all.
here she come want to come at the 2 hour mark. She was intentionally waiting, right?
Is
No,
that
remember.
Trinity?
It's Copper.
Oh, Copper. I'm about to say, Trinity, you heard me calling you about 30 minutes ago. Okay.
No, y'all was you remember looking at you know what I used to do as a kid, right? We used to play in the phone book and look up people's names and everything and call up, prank calling. I was a prank call queen, right?
Girl,
So
I was too.
you know, I made a few friends over prank calls. I don't know. I remember one instance, man. I looked up this name. It was like Nolly something, the address. So I knew the building and everything. So I called him, asked me to such such. He like, yeah. So I was like, you don't remember me from such and such? He like, no. Well, I was talking to this guy for like 2 years. He right up the block for me. I never met him. But we was friends for a long time, all over prank call. I made a lot of friends just over
Ellie, did you
prank
prank
calling
call?
them.
Uh, KP, I remember the chat line. I didn't really meet nobody on them, but I used to prank call on them. I go to my grandparents' house because they let me do what I wanted to do. And girl, my friend would be on the phone. We'd be on that three-way calling. This to be 9767070. And we get
Yes.
on there, and the guys, this is back then, they wanted, if all you had to do was say, it would be guys on there too, right? And all the girls who said they was light skinned with light eyes, they wanted all their phone numbers. We would be laughing. Honey, being light skinned was, that was the shit back then. You was gonna get you a man if you said you was light skinned with light eyes.
I remember being young on the child line, so they knew I had a young voice. They're like, girl, get off of here. And then there was a young dude in the room. So they told us, won't you have two or won't you have two underage? We can tell you're underage. So we end up talking, that's another case. That's been my friend ever since. I was what, like 13? And that was my friend Terrell. We still friends.
KP, we used to do that too. We used to give them neighbors because we wanted to watch the fools come by or up the street or like some girls we didn't like up the street or something. We lie and say our names with those names, right? And they wouldn't have our number because it was a lot of us. Like if the guy would call, we might give him another phone number, like from another friend. And then when they
Mm-hmm.
call for the fake name, because we used to get our fake names, still use the three-way and call us. And he wouldn't hear the
Yep.
phone ring and he just think we just like hello. But what we watched them fools pull up and be over there knocking on doors, up and down,
Yep.
confused, looking for the address. Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah, I remember one time we made this man question his girl. Me and my best friend, we put a little brother on the phone and we told him to ask for the name in the phone book. So the guy was like, "Who this?" He like, "Oh, I'm looking for my mom, such and such." He like, "Mom," and the man just started going off on the woman like, "You got children somewhere?" Some little boy on the phone say, "Man, that shit was so funny." He would start arguing because he started questioning him. "Who your father? Where you live at? How old are you?" That man was so upset. He really thought and we never cleared it up.
Yeah.
He just thought his woman had a
They,
child somewhere.
they would get upset, and I ain't gonna lie, we didn't got a whole bunch of folks to change their phone numbers, messing around with the prank calling and shit.
Frank Cola was life back then, I swear.
Mhm. And we was
Especially
always
when,
lying about our names.
oh yeah, of course. I never told nobody my name because I got a unique name. You would never get my real name. Not even a nickname from it. I'm not even giving you no hints.
Yep.
You know what's so crazy
And we
about
would
it?
give
Is
fake
always
names.
somebody. Is always somebody upset. Always somebody trying to tell me how to run my castle. We ain't going. You see how people are. I don't know. I don't know if y'all think I'm a damn fool or something. So because I didn't let Sunbum up on the panel, right? Oh, they always want to talk shit about people, but then when people show up while they talking shit about them, they don't let them up. Which part of y'all motherfuckers talked on my kids' clothes y'all don't understand? Which part that y'all don't understand? Why do I need to
But
sit on a panel with anybody that talk under my kids' clothes?
man, they just want their way vibes. Now they're the same people who blocked you when you was in their chat. Come on. They want their cake, want to have it too.
That's all they do. They sit around, they wait on me to go live, and then when they don't get their way, they're always on a community tab mad. Like it is what it is. Like I just said, I ain't beefing with none of y'all, but I ain't cool with none of y'all. I literally just said that.
But Ellie,
No new
and remember, it
friends.
was a time there was no caller ID, so you didn't even have to block numbers at one point. Then when you did, it was star. I guess it's still that way, star 67. But at one point, there was no such thing as caller ID. Well, I used to prank call my teachers. One of them figured out he called the police on me. A big school
They
assembly
used to
about it.
call me
Damn, Drea, you
411.
got busted.
They used to call me 411 because I knew everybody's number. About you could tell me the number one time and I remember it. I could even if I hear you dial it like on speakerphone, when you press the numbers, I know which number you pressing by the tone. And
Yeah, you can do that if you're a pro at it. You can definitely figure it out.
I used to get so many people number. I done prank call teachers, everything. Like, child, they hated
Girl,
me.
I didn't prank call teachers, but I did. I would, you know what I'm saying, prank call, you know what I'm saying, people at the school. How you can get phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. Now, my
Yep.
friend, we used to prank call. She used to work, you know, she used to have her little part time job, and everybody would apply at their job, right? Girl, she would get them job applications and be writing down the people's names and phone numbers, right? And she come back with the list, and oh, we would be calling, and we always called the ratchet names. I ain't gonna lie, like Keisha, Monifa, we would be calling as we knew that them names they gonna talk shit, right? We knew
Mm-hmm.
it, so we gonna call all. She would get all the ratchet names, Boom, Quisha, whoever. You know what I'm saying? And we call all of them anyway, but we would definitely be wanting to call them names because we knew for the most part they was gonna talk shit, and that's what we wanted anyway, so we could be cussing each other out and playing on the phone. Oh, you got
Mm-hmm.
the new one? Wait a minute, it came. It's a big. It's too big.
She says as big as a cigarette pack. Golden Purple like hell. I don't smoke. I don't know what the hell a damn thing. That ain't too big. I guess that's too little.
I even remember when like cell phones. I don't know what year was that. Maybe about five to under 10 years after cell phones really became like a norm for everybody. They even had this app where you could call people. You could make your own number, whatever you want to pop up on their phone. Oh man, that was hell. You have people thinking like a girl was calling them. We call another like my cousin. She knew this dude. Her dude used to mess with a girl. She knew the number and everything. He blew up his phone using that number. She was so mad at him. And he came in the house like, I don't talk to her. I don't know who's that calling me. I don't talk to her. And she like the phone number right there. I see it. I see it. Child, I know to this day he wondered how the hell that happened. And that was us prank calling because we knew the number.
Yeah, we used to do that prank calling too, for real. They was looking for more than that. Yeah, they all you KP. I'm go looking at yours. You know the boys was always looking, and they would come with their friends. They have friend you that they knew you had friends or cousins, whatever.
Yeah.
And we always would lie sometimes, say we cousins, but whatever. They gonna come with them a friend too, cause they thinking they about to get some.
Hmm. Always meet in groups.
Yeah, it's
Those were
way
the good
too
old days.
small. Yeah, the phone too little. What kind of phone is that? Looking like a cigarette pack. Interesting. I'm sitting here. I'm hoping my phone gonna go up instead of down. Listen, I don't get a new phone until my phone is done, 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 done. Okay, as long as you still charging, I'm still gonna roll with you. I just always been like
Mhm.
that.
I'm the same way. My phone be messing up now too. My phone just I'm like, listen, yeah, go get another phone. That's all I hear. Go get another phone. I'm like, it's still working. I'm not one of them persons I gotta have everything brand new this, brand new that came out. It work, it do what I need to do until it's
That's
on its
how I
last
am
breath.
too.
I'll go get another one. But for right now, I'm
I'm good
keeping
with
it.
mine.
Yeah, because the minute I'm not, I think it might be something with StreamYard. Because the minute I'm
It is
not on
StreamYard.
StreamYard, it just charged just fine. hmm
StreamYard drains my phone as well, girl. It's
Yeah, and then it
StreamYard.
keeps saying it's overheating and all kind of stuff.
Yes.
But
Oh,
then when I
okay.
be on regular YouTube, it don't do that.
Oh, it's time for y'all a new phone then because mine don't. I'm on StreamYard and I don't have problems like that.
Excuse me, go then.
Yeah, excuse us. Shit, that's gonna rub it in. I didn't know it ain't no Obama phone, okay?
However, maybe next year I might be having that problem because I'm like you all. I ain't getting no new phone every time one come out and all that. This one is gonna have to totally black out on me. That's how I ended up with this phone. The other one had to totally just say, it was all the signs were there that it was gonna go out. I just kept trying to hold on till finally it was like, yeah, no more.
Yeah, and that's why I want to go when I be like outside at the beaches and stuff. I can't really go loud like I want to. My phone overheats so fast because I could be in a Zoom call or when I'm on my conference call. Man, my phone shut off within like 5 minutes. Say overheat from the just being outside.
Yeah. I noticed that because even sometimes I'll be outside and I guess because it's so hot down here, it's like, oh, it's and basically what it do is just lower the if I have my screen turned up all the way, it make it go down. It take it all the way down. But I be struggling when I be live. Like now I might have to go. I might have to leave y'all.
Okay,
Well, it's
because
it's 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 been about almost 2.5 hours now, vibes.
yeah,
2 hours and 22 minutes.
Yeah.
damn,
It ain't nothing
$1,500.
going on anyway.
Phones are expensive. I don't pay for phones anyway. Like I don't know. I can't just.
But that was the setup. They're like, oh, we're gonna go and see what VQ have going on when she go live. And just by the title, I knew it was a live coming tomorrow. Okay, and that's the part that baffles me. People be upset just by my title before I even go live, and I be like, what the hell? And that's exactly what happened tonight. Exactly, I already knew.
Good night, I am teach because they saw that there was the walk of shame is what it was.
hmm Good night, I
But
am Teach, and thank you for being becoming a Castle resident.
don't let that bother you because they don't let you. You let her talk in your chat, and that was that. That I've seen them block you. So they want the cake and eat it too. Don't even worry about them.
VQ, do you know Trinity from another sector or something?
I don't know her. I just know when every time Coco was crashing out on live, she always show up. But I don't. I
Oh,
never. I never had a conversation with her.
okay.
But then when Coco doing good, I don't see her, so I don't know.
Y'all done made Trinity mad. She said she was going on her page to explain it, to
Bye.
hear her out.
That's all
I ain't
she
gonna
do is
lie.
come over here to self promote herself, and I'm like, you ain't got
Yep.
to do all that.
I ain't never click on her page yet.
You don't have to do all that because if I know right now that we're leaving, that Mel is going live, I'm gonna say, hey y'all, Mel going live. Let's go over there.
All
Let's
right.
redirect the crowd somewhere else. You don't have to sit there and be like, I'm going live, y'all. All of this stuff like she be doing. She be doing too much.
Hmm.
Warrior. I knew how to get around that. You know how some people had a caller ID where I don't think you could have a private number. Some people would have that going on where you had to. If I'm not mistaken. I'm just now seeing your comment. Let me tell you how I would get around it. I call the operator and tell them I'm having a problem dialing a number because they dial it for me. And the operator would dial the number, and that's how I would be able to get through and get around them caller IDs. Sometimes they would
Drea,
charge, huh?
go ahead. Then I'll address Drea.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
Nah,
done.
she was just saying, just so everybody know, VQ is the big fish in the street sector now. Go live. Girl, the crazy part about it is, it's crazy, ain't it? Because all these people that be talking about me, they got way bigger numbers, way bigger channels. But go live at midnight and 2 in the morning. See if you gonna have those people up in here. No, no, you're not. It is what it is. It's all stupid.
It is. I mean. I hate hearing that all that big fish and numbers this and numbers that.
Because if you have 2K copper and you go live and you have 100 people, and I have 10K and I have the same 100 people, how am I a bigger fish than you?
Right.
I should have way more people because I got a way bigger channel, right?
The
Yeah.
percentage. Yep.
I don't want 10,000 people if I can't even get 1,000 of them people in my chat when I go live. So it is what it is. Yeah, hit the link. But yeah, don't nobody care about that. VQ should be the least of your concern. The people over there messing with your family should be your only concern. Okay, I ain't no damn fish. Rex said I ain't no guppy, I ain't no big fish, I ain't nothing, no barracuda, nothing. I ain't no fish.
Warrior. I was a professional with prank calling. My mother could tell you that. Okay. And that's why when these trolls come in here, I know that don't nobody want the trolls because they haven't you know what I'm saying? They're giving commentary. But really, them trolls really can't do nothing to me because it's like, y'all up on the internet. Do you realize I used to be on the phone effing with people all night long where they couldn't get sleep? I could, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You can't just coming on some on a and saying whatever. You ain't bothering nobody's sleep. I'm literally making phone calls where motherfuckers is like, the phone is ringing in the middle of the night. They got to then put the phone off the hook, turn off the ringer, or change their number. So these trolls, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing on nobody who was prank calling.
I agree because I control. I have a knack for some reason for people just getting information out of people. I was just have a simple conversation, and then you will be telling me all your information. Not even realizing, damn, you done helped me out.
Uh-huh.
So we was trolling before the internet was a thing. Real life trolling.
Yeah. See, these people be hiding behind, you know what I'm saying, these little computer screens and don't nobody hear their voice and you know what I mean? We would be
Hmm.
arguing and shit and sometimes we've been and gave out addresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or at least the neighbors to see if they're gonna come.
And you know what I realized too? All right, growing up when we had landlines and stuff. The first three digits of your phone number, I could tell what area of the city you lived in. Because for
Yeah,
some reason, like certain regions, they would recycle the first three numbers in that region, and the last four, is random.
it'd be
But the
any for
first,
yeah, that's how that is. You can
yep.
always tell what community they live in by the first the first three, definitely.
Hmm.
No, don't say
Yeah.
nothing, y'all. Don't say nothing. And I see y'all down there in the chat talking about a catfish, whatever. I'm just waiting. You notice I ain't even say that. I'm just waiting. The next time she go live talking about, oh, you don't want to admit nothing. That's you. That's you on that picture. That's you. I don't care. That's you with that rust. Wait, just wait. I'm coming. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting. Okay.
Wait a
I
minute, Drea, hold up. You act like the Avon representative. Back in the day, my man was cheating. I found the girl and pretending I was an Avon representative, got her address, and we were just talking about Avon the other day.
Let me stop trying to do that damn voice before I go mess up my own voice, okay? I don't like y'all. Drea and Platinum. God.
Anyone ever had a pen pal? I had one in Egypt when I was when I was young. I
I
had one
had
in
one, but
Egypt.
it was in school. We were pen paling with another school that was maybe about 30 miles away from us or something. And but I wasn't into writing. You know what I'm saying? I like to, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk on the phone. That was my thing.
Hmm.
They be so mad they be up in the middle of the night. Hey y'all. How y'all know we be up in the middle of the night if y'all not up? Hmm?
That's what I be laughing at them like they be telling on themselves they so stupid while they trying to talk about somebody. They sitting right
Right.
with us. That'd be the funny part. I'm like, they so stupid. They keep on talking about what somebody doing in the middle of the night, but they sitting up with us. They just got to stay in the bushes because they know that they ain't allowed to the party. So they got to be the neighbors to peek over the fence and watch.
Yeah, because I just asked that, like, what does being online at a certain time have to do with if you have a partner or not? Like, we all don't live,
Yeah.
we not robots. We all don't have the same schedule. What the
But
hell you
guess
talking
what?
about?
Like
Just
how
'cause-
they oh, well, like how they in the bushes, where your mate? Why you in the
right.
bushes? You know what I'm saying? Like they just be trying to think that they proving something. You know what I mean? And that don't mean that everybody must be single. You know what I'm saying? If we are, but the thing is y'all don't even make it sense because you know what I'm saying, girl.
The funniest one was when they said, we don't have a life because we was on here on July 4th. We didn't even do nothing with our partners. And I'm looking like, we was live when it turned July 4th till
Right.
in the
Mhm.
morning. We still had the whole day to celebrate. And then we didn't come live the night of the holiday. So we had the
So
whole
do.
day and the whole night. How did
Raquel,
us staying up? How did us staying up on July 3rd affect us on July 4th? I don't get that.
they just be talking
They,
because they sitting up too. How you know what we doing unless you watching? But we weren't on the fourth. We stayed up from the third and stayed up to the fourth, like from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. But during Christmas Day, we was gone. But the thing is how you know? That's what I'm saying. They be trying to prove a point, but it's like they just be telling on themselves. Because what you're doing, you wouldn't even know what's going on if you was really having a life.
Mhm.
And what they don't know about me, I be on this thing and I be somewhere else. So what does that mean?
hmm
I'll be driving. I've been on here in the hospital. I've been on here out of town. Every time I go out of town, I'm online and on this app and don't nobody even know.
Yeah, me too.
Shit. I done been on the plane. I done been on the plane with the app until they start going up and I lost signal. You know what I'm saying? So what are they talking about?
Even my friends on social media, they be like, "Where you at now?" They don't even know if I'm in town or not because I be moving around so much. They're like, that's why it's a cell phone. It's mobile. You can take
I
it
be dealing
anywhere
with
you want.
clients sometimes and be on this thing in the middle of when they doing something. I'm gonna be on here saying something, turning down the volume, especially when I'm listening to certain people that sound retarded. I want folks to think I'm crazy too, so I got to turn down the volume
Right?
sometimes.
Damn, Pat. You know, monkfish is good. I got two monkfish in my freezer right now. They ugly. They ugly as shit. But the meat is good. I got a whole bunch of fish in there. I just got
Yeah,
some red
Mel, your
snapper.
man, they don't know your man be right there. Sometimes he be online with you, or he right there. I didn't heard him snoring when you came online before.
See, my man work hard. They work physical hard labor. They in bed tired. You're not gonna hear them, especially after midnight. West Indian men they definitely go to sleep on time to wake up 5 a.m. when the sun is up.
Mhm. Watch Raquel late at night. She be funny as hell. I tell them about to block all of them. They down there acting up. I love it because I'm a night owl, so I'm not bored when vibes come on. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what,
Nocturnal.
I cannot fix my sleeping schedule. I'm up all night. I've been like this since a child anyway. I used to have problems getting up for school, but no matter what I do during the day, I can still do whatever people do on a regular schedule. I would still be up at night. People going to sleep, even if I didn't sleep, if I didn't catch no sleep the last night, I'm still not going to crash out early.
Well, it
I'll
depends
take
on
a
my
nap,
day.
but I can't
Yeah, I
sleep
was.
long.
Yeah, I was the baby that stayed up all night and sleep all day. That's what my
Yep.
mama said. Kicking and screaming in my crib. playing
And
with
I
my
remember
toys,
my
and then
daddy
in the
used to work
days,
the third shift, and he used to always come up. Well, he used to work second shift, so he always come out after midnight, towards 1 o'clock. So as a kid, I would go downstairs every day, wait for him to pull up, and help him count his change. We used to the coins you put in the wrap. We used to wrap up his coins, put his money up, and I used to crush his tobacco for him for his pipe. That was my night routine because I was such a night owl. I was not going to sleep. Wait for my daddy come home every night.
they so it's somebody sitting there now like, what the hell? She was a little kid crushing up tobacco. They don't realize when you from the islands, even going to the store to buy a cigarette, that's a thing. Okay.
Girl, please, that was a thing back in the day. All you needed was a note. Really, it didn't have to
Yeah.
be your mama's letter. You could write it yourself and sign it. You go on in the store and say that you want 2 packs of Cool King 100s with the money, and they would sell them to you. I used to buy cigarettes for my parents and my grandparents. They sent me with a note when I was in elementary.
Yeah, I did that too. And I used to do it for these two old people, Miss Lillian and Mr. Archie. They smoked a brand that nobody ever smoked. They used to always send me to the store because my father ain't buy cigarettes. He smoked out of a pipe. So they knew it was for Mr. Archie or Miss Lillian. It was a few people I bought cigarettes for. So it just it wasn't a big thing back then.
I think they just knew
No,
that,
they
oh, if a
changed.
little kid have this much money, it must be somebody sending them to the store.
Yeah,
Well,
and
we would have to have
at
a
the
note,
store,
but we got it. We got it. But
and
that,
then the
they
store
changed
was
the
a
law.
part of the community. Yeah, they changed the
Yeah.
laws, but it also depends on your store. The store is part of your community, so they know your parents. They know who's who. You go with a
Mm-hmm.
note. They know who you coming for once frequent all the time.
Drea, I remember those machines. Anybody could go to the machine. They had those cigarette machines. Anybody could go to the machines. You had the money and pull which type of cigarettes you wanted. They took all that stuff out. You know, when they start changing those laws.
Yeah, the laws is, man, so much change. I remember I didn't even know babies, like little babies, require car seats. Like that was the law, or seatbelts was the law. I ain't never seen a car seat until I was about until the 2000s came. I swear, I never read. I thought a car seat was like somebody just wanted a car seat. I didn't know you had to. Man, I used to be in my daddy lap while he was driving. Seatbelt.
Well,
What you mean?
well,
I
back in the
gotta
day,
wear
they
a
didn't have that. I
seatbelt.
remember when the law changed for that. Because I
I
remember
want to
we
know
didn't
when
even
that
put
law
on
came.
seatbelts.
Yeah, and I used to always sit in the front seat, or I was on my daddy lap while he was driving. It was no big thing.
That law came out, I think, in the very early 80s, if I'm not mistaken. If it was the 70s, it had to be the late, but I believe it was the very early 80s when there was like requirement. Like there was no car seat requirement at one time. You know what I mean?
Right,
And then the car seats they used to have, they weren't, you know what I'm saying? They weren't built for really accidents like that.
right. It was just built as a seat to put a child in.
Mhm.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
remember I used to
I
sit in the
survived.
middle and like back, my seatbelt was my parents. I'm going across one. No, the seatbelts, we didn't even, I remember as a kid, we didn't even put on seatbelts till late when until the laws came out. We just jump in the car. People be lapped up, sitting in the middle. I remember when I was little, I could sometimes, the seat was long. It didn't have nothing in the middle. Like one of them older cars, you sit in the middle,
Yep,
somebody sit on some laps. You can put a
yep.
million kids, you can have a million kids and put in a car and be gone.
Mhm.
Yep, penny candy. I remember they used to have penny candy and 10-cent now laters. You know, them now laters, they got nerve enough. I went to go, and the packs are small. It used to be nice size now laters, 7 in the pack. I remember when it went down to 6 in the pack. Then I remember when the now laters got smaller. Now they be like 5 in the pack, and they got nerve enough to be charging like 25 cents for a little bitty pack or 50 cents.
Mhm.
You can get $1 and you have candy for days. I remember when
Candy.
chocolates and potato chips and shit was 25 cents. You can
Yep.
have, if you got $1, you can get you some M&Ms or whatever. You can get you some Doritos, and you can get you a soda. You can get all that for $1 and still get you some penny candy.
Hmm.
Girl,
Times have changed.
50 cents went a long way. And girl, I ain't gonna lie. When I go to Sunday school, I got some money to put in Sunday school. Girl, please. Only half was going in. I'm going to stow with the other part. But I could take a quarter. Like if I had 50 cents, I'd put a quarter in Sunday school. And I took my other quarter and I go to the store. I get 2 packs of Annihilators and even some like little penny, you know what I'm saying? Little candies, or just get my nickel on back. But I have me some candy.
And I was really thinking about it. As kids, we was outside all day, and you definitely was outside all day. If you had one of them houses where you come run in and out, if you once you in, you stay in, so you know you ain't going through that door for nothing because you're not ready to stay in the house. We survived.
Hmm.
We definitely survived.
You like the moon pies, D shells? I was all right with them. You talking about like the yellow ones and the brown ones? I didn't really eat those like that. Is that the one with the marshmallow in the middle?
I was a weird kid. I didn't like junk food. I ain't started eating junk food till I was about almost 20 years old.
Girl, please. I think I was born eating junk food. Eating junk food and drinking beer. I said that was something else our parents. I don't know about y'all, but drinking was not a big thing. You take a
Mm-mm.
sip of the beer or whatever, wine or whatever that your parents and grandparents had.
That's why I was telling you the other day. When you said, "Ew, you like Guinness?" I grew up on that drink as a kid. My father used to mix it with, take the Guinness, you get some sweet canned milk, a nutriment, and your little spices and a raw egg, and you mix it up. That was our punch.
Ellie, do I? Girl, please. I smoked so many of them damn candy cigarettes. Remember when you blow, a little smoke could come out, a little sugar or something, make it look like smoke? They had the
Hmm.
candy cigarettes and the bubblegum cigarettes. Do I remember them? Girl, please. Y'all ain't gonna even know what I used. I used to pop pills, which was candy. I used to pop pills with my little lemon heads and my little hot tamales. Girl, please. I was popping pills and smoking cigarettes
I remember I did like push
and
pops and
drinking
ring
root
pops.
beer. What was it called, Copper?
I said I remember I did like push pops and ring pops.
Oh yeah, I did those too, but I did them cigarettes. I was grown with them.
You remember when they used to put peanuts in Coca-Cola?
No,
I
I'm sure
re
they probably did, but I didn't do it.
I remember going to bar like when I was young. You go to a bar or somewhere like Woolworth, get a drink, and there's peanuts in your drink. I remember that, and I was like, wow, I don't see that at all no more.
Girl, that definitely is something in the past for real, because I ain't never drunk soda with that. Yeah, you know what, Warrior? I remember back in the day when I was a little girl, my dad would be watching TV, right? And I would be in the room with him. But he always let me drink anyway. But as I got older, I realized he would be giving me them drinks, and next thing you know, I just remember later on waking up. So yeah, it definitely was a sleeping pill.
Yep, we still do that. Got your
Oh,
little old
Melanie
Alka-Seltzer.
remember. She remember RC Cola and peanuts. That must have been something they
Hmm.
did a lot in the South.
Yep, I remember being in Times Square. And my father worked at this place, and it used to be a bar there. I used to always go there. It was right across the street, and the man would always just give me a drink, and it was always Coca-Cola with peanuts in it, because I didn't drink floats. He used to ask me if I wanted a float, but I was allergic. I'm like, no, I'm allergic to ice cream. Can't have no ice cream. Yep.
I'm not staying here longer than 3 hours. We
Okay,
already at 2:44.
we got 15 more minutes, y'all, to talk about cigarette candy, peanuts and soda, peanuts and cocaine, Coca Cola,
We be all over the place. When it ain't milkshake, we be talking about all kind of stuff. But Drea
cigarette.
girl, we gonna hold on to that one because it's gonna be a day she gonna come out here and call herself trying to drag me. And when she do, honey, we definitely gonna talk about that camera slip. Okay.
Oh Lord.
We are. Trust and believe. And I got a clearer picture than the one that Kenisha posted.
The Cracker Jacks. Oh yeah, I remember those with the little prize in them, D Shields. Yeah, I remember when Pop Rocks came out, Ellie. Remember they was, I don't know if that was just some lying going on. They was trying to make it seem like when people put Pop Rocks in the soda, folks was dying. I think that was just some old rumors. But I remember when Pop Rocks came out, but after hearing them rumors, I really didn't want to mess with Pop Rocks really, because it scared the heck out of me.
Yeah, all it does is make the soda buzz, so they probably was thinking like it make your insides do that. People were saying that like, oh, that's it's gonna burst your insides. Look what it do when you put it in soda. Like, I mean, that's science. Like, our stomach is not made of what soda is made of. We're not gonna blow up.
So it was really a true story about it. It was I've had Pop Rocks before, but I'm telling you, when I start hearing some stories or whatever, that was back in the '70s. I'm like, oh, I'm cool on these Pop Rocks.
Y'all ever had those little fart bombs? It was like a little square package with something in it, and once you press it, it'll blow up and it smell like a fart. Got a bad smell.
What was it?
Called a fart bomb.
What were they?
It was just like a
Oh
little
yeah, I
square
remember the
set.
sports one.
It used to press it and be around somebody like, and it just pop and it got a bad smell. You be like, damn, who smell like that?
Yeah, I remember when I was in junior high school, the boys used to throw them in the hallway, and we'd be in the hallway. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? They do it right before it was time to leave class to go to the next
I
class, and then
remember
we
click
all went
clacks.
at the
That was my joint. I
suggested.
used to have the big click clacks all the time. 90s was a
Oh,
vibe. Late 80s, 90s. I swear, I don't know how I had such a good childhood. And I remember New York City was burnt down, boy. New York City was crack took over. The mafia was all over the place. Gangs was all over the place. But we still had a good childhood.
oh, excuse me. We really did for real. Even with all it during the crack era, you right. It was still fun. It really was. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's because these youngsters they don't do nothing now. You know, we would be outside dancing and in the summertime, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a neighbor or somebody that had their music on. We'd be in the yard dancing, just something. These kids, all they do is be on the internet. You know what I mean? These youngsters, they don't do nothing else. They don't go nowhere. We used to go places, go to the mall, the movies. Somebody mentioned, I think that was Trinity talked about the drive-in. Well, I remember that when my parents, but even as a teenager, when we became teenagers, and you call yourself going on a date or just being there with your friends, we might go to the drive-in movies. You know what I'm saying? We did stuff. These folks, they don't do
Mm-hmm.
nothing, and we weren't.
Yeah.
That was another thing. It wasn't a whole bunch of like how these people, these kids are. When I went and would go up to the high schools, I remember I told my son one time, and I think I told my daughter too. I was like, it wasn't no bunch of heavy set and fat girls in school. If it was somebody who was overweight, they were rare. It wasn't like all the girls. Like even when I'm looking at the cheerleading squad, everybody looked big. I'm like, there was nobody big on the cheerleading. Everybody was skinny.
Yeah, a lot. I realized that too, and I've been big all my life, so I'm like, I remember standing out. Like, you understand? So people,
That's what I'm saying. That
they,
anybody who was kind of chubby or thick, they stood out because everybody was skinny.
yeah. I don't even like how all little girls wear weaves and stuff nowadays. My daughter, no, no, you still look. You don't need a whole bunch of weave and all that in your
Mm-mm.
head. with laid down edges and makeup and lashes. No,
Mm-mm.
you do that when you grow. When you turn 18, yeah, you do that. You buy your own stuff. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I got to read what D just said. Okay, so how is everybody Friday on the school bus? Because it was treacherous in Houston. The boys called it Freaky Friday. I remember Freaky Friday because remember it was a movie like that back in the 70s. But do y'all remember Hide Go Get It? That's what I'm saying. They ain't playing none of that where the boys be running after you so they could try to hump on you and we be running, hiding. And them boys was managed. They was a mess. They was trying to hump everything they could.
Well, D Shields, I'm from New York. We didn't ride school buses. School buses
Trying to touch
was
your
only
boobs and your
for
butt. Yeah, but D Shields back then we wasn't letting no boy. These girls be offering. Like because I be on this internet, these girls be wanting to play. We was playing hard to get. These niggas couldn't just be touching on us. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't just giving up no cuckoo like that. Please. Because if you gave up cuckoo like that, you was gonna be a hoe. And we wasn't trying to be no
yeah.
hoes. Girls wasn't giving it up like that. And how they be doing all these threesomes and all this freaky stuff. We wasn't doing that kind of stuff.
Mm-mm.
And Ty go get it. Girl, please, we've been and beat up a boy if they try to catch us and try to touch us.
I was about to say, if boys try to touch us unwarranted, they know they was getting beat up. You better be ready to get slapped.
They gonna get hurt. So if they feel like it's worth it to do a hump, then but they definitely about to get hit. So D, you
Just like
from
they,
Houston?
yeah, she from Houston. You
I got
didn't
a
hear,
lot of family from Houston and Beaumont.
you never heard her story about was it her stepfather that was the serial? It was
I
not your
missed that.
biological father. It was your
I
stepfather. Yeah.
I remember she told the story and I missed that particular one and
Um.
I never I was wondering like cuz I wanted to review that. So I didn't know the story behind it.
Hmm.
My family sent my brother to Houston. He was into so much trouble with them gangs and stuff. My grandmother was like, he ain't gonna be here too long. Cause back then in the 80s, they was dropping like flies, okay? It was serious. And my grandmother was like, no, we sending him to Texas. And she moved and then plus on top of it, he was ditching school and all that. So they sent him out to I gotta look that up, Edward Young. They sent him out to Houston, and he attended. I'm sure you heard of the school, Eisenhower High School. Back then, my cousins lived in Inwood, and back then, I heard Inwood is a mess now, but back then it was like a a, a diverse community. They had Asians, whites, blacks. It was a decent community back then.
I remember as a
Let me
kid,
screenshot that.
hearing about everything. They used to say
I gotta
everything in
look up
Texas was
Edward,
big. D Shields, your
Edward
family
Young.
big? They say everybody in Texas was big. I remember I even met a boy, I think it was on a chat line or was this online? I don't know, but I met a boy. We started being friends. He was from Houston, and then we was trying to see how each other looked. So I was like, I'm a big girl. You like big girls? He like, girl, I live in Houston. Everything big. My whole family. And I was like, wow, I keep hearing that. Everything in Texas is
Everything bigger
big.
in Texas. Even Megan Thee Stallion got a song.
Oh, you went to Eisenhower too? Okay, so you live in the Inwood area? Because I know that area covered Eisenhower High School. It was high school at that time.
Everything
My
bigger
brother
in Texas.
graduated from Eisenhower. I bet you know some of my people. Because I got people all through there. And my mom's family, they was really into education and attended TSU and Prairie View. But they several, like one of my I ain't gonna even call his name out on this line, but anyway, he worked at and I had cousins that attended that school. What's the name of that high school out there? Jack Yates. Acre Homes. Okay, yeah, I know about Acre Homes.
Oh yeah, I remember her saying that in her story, Acre Homes.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell y'all would have been doing if we didn't come live?
Yeah, they was good in football. Uh, I ain't gonna say too much, but anyway, yeah. My mom had a few relatives who taught at Jack Yates and had some that attended there too. Jesse, I had cousins that attended Jesse Jones High School, all of them. Jack Yates, Eisenhower.
Yeah, you know, it's that one little weirdo. Oh, she said she got family from NOLA, or she got family from
I yeah,
there.
cause
They just
I
writing
do.
it down.
Yeah, they writing it down, but guess what? That's all they gonna know. Y'all write it down. My father's family is from New Orleans, Louisiana, and my mom's family is from Texas. Now figure out who they are. I
You
don't even
gotta
know
have.
who they all are. So if you can tell me who they all are, that'd be great.
Mhm.
I still gotta come to California one day. I got a friend from Baldwin, Baldwin Hills, like to come to New York City every summer, and then we start
Uh
bringing
huh.
people. They all Belizeans.
It was see Belizeans. I guess they did kind of move to over there, like in the jungle part, which that's part of Baldwin Hills, the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
but they got an area which is not really the jungle. Now they're spreading out, but it was like a certain area where a lot of Belizeans settled in a
Hmm.
certain area.
Yeah, because I be looking at restaurants or places I plan to travel to. So it is one area I was seeing a lot of like more Belizean restaurants, and I was like, okay, this got to be where the Belizeans is at.
What street was it on Western? Was it on Western Avenue?
Oh yes,
Because a
yes.
lot
You
of them was
said
up at Western. Uh
I was just about to say, let me look it up, and you said it. Yep, it's Western. Yep.
huh. I definitely know about that area. Trust me.
Yeah, I gotta.
We had to move around running from abusive man. Girl, I'm sure he was abusive. If he was I wanted to hear your story, but I missed it that then I heard something, but I don't know which, I have to look through if it's in membership over there or not. But girl, I could imagine a girl, yeah.
But y'all, I gotta get up out of here. Um, I enjoyed y'all.
Same here.
Well, we got 3 hours out of you. So today's a special day, but 2 hours, y'all, is really the max.
My daughter said, "Mama, come on, I'm ready for you to lay down with me." She don't care. She'll send a text in a quickness. Okay, let my son be
Well, I
bothering
guess
her.
we
Oh,
can
he
go ahead and wrap it
bothering
up.
me now. She always texting by son.
That that's
Hmm?
siblings for you. My brother and I, we used to be always into it. They used to call us D and Roger from like what's happening? Because I was more like the D. Well, I'm telling.
Yeah, shout out to all our fabulous mods that held that chat down tonight. We wouldn't be able to have any successful shows without our moderators. But shout out to y'all.
Yeah, everyone have a good night. Sweet dreams.
And
Yeah,
thank you for
Take
coming
care.
up, Golden, when my nerves was bad.
no problem. I knew that was bad. I was like, let me try to be the referee with this because Vibes is having a nervous breakdown up there.
So let vibes go night night. I'm gonna go lay down with my baby. All right,
Well,
y'all.
we can all. Good night, everyone. It was
Good
fun.
night.
Dre, I'm gonna play the song for you just because she dissed you, okay? I'll play it for you.
Good night, Drea,
Uh-huh.
G, Flat, Copper, Vibes. I'm trying to see who's all still awake. Ellie. I think Ellie's still awake.
Yeah. And shout out to the
Slowly.
replay crew, for real, for real. They don't be
Warrior.
playing around, okay? We got a good replay crew over here. I'm talking about we can end the live and we at 400 and they wake up in the morning and they eat it up. So that's what's up. He said, thank you. I know Rock is still up. All right, y'all.
Raquel. Okay,
Good
DJ,
night,
spin the
everybody.
records.
I don't want to go
Good night.
missing anybody. So good night, everybody. I love this song. I found myself today even just going to the song to play the song. I love it. I think it's one of my favorites. All right, y'all. Be safe getting out of the castle. If you don't live here, all right? Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tough it. Okay. Okay. Dead Rose. Bitch. Let's go. You speak, but I don't say your name. Dead Rose, girl, you way too lame. Classy wear, bitch, you don't shine. Smiling in my face while you talk behind. That's foul. DQ chat, that was never plan B. I was still sliding through while you was trying to ban me. Big fish, whoa boy, you a guppy in disguise. You flip on your crew, Marcus, watch out, she lies. Hey, jealous hearted, greedy weak. Whole time hating, trying to play me. You lucky Jersey, ain't your block, cause I move like a storm and you move like a cop. Bitch, what? You always crying, you gon' do me wrong, but you the one who was dirty all along. Told lies on panels, ran your mouth, twisting up shit I ain't never said out loud. That's real fucking. Well, I rock for you, you was moving foul, plotting in the dark with a fake ass smile. You was shook, not loyal, not even real. And I stood tall, 10 toes, I'm the real deal. You ain't run nothing, just gas and gossip. Talking numbers, but can't even stay on topic. Big boss talk, girl, stay in your lane. You a whole dead flower in your life's a shame. Dried up. I was in VQ's chat while I still rock with you. So miss me with your plan B, fake ass view. Acting like I bugged you, nah, that's cap. You was hitting up my phone, trying to get the recap. Desperate. You love to tee the links to YouTube play. Now you lying like you ain't call almost every day. You hate me so much, but my song's still playing. If I ain't fuck with you, I'd leave that shit hanging. Talking about, do I miss you? Bitch, miss me. You the one pressing play on the track from me. How the hell that song don't remind you of P? Sound like you missed the sis you claim you don't need. Oop. Yeah. Keep my name out your mouth and my songs off your list. Dead Rose, dead weight. Now get gone. Bitch, I don't do fake if this don't make you chill. Wait. Do you see what else I got? Fuck outta here. We done talking, now it's time to log. Ain't no back and forth, I don't argue in blogs. Said what I meant and I meant that clear. Soft voice, sharp truth, cut clean in here. No chaos, no shouting, no drag for free. Just calm, cold facts with a little hot tea. If you came for the mess, baby, this ain't that. This castle built peace, yeah, we handle it flat. Don't wait on a clap back, I don't do performing. I exit with a beat, drop and leave without warning. Grown women talk, this the closeout flow, where the vibe gets soft, but the pressure still shows. Subscribe if you get it, join if you bold. The membership heat ain't never been told. We spilling that first, real light, real still, but it cut through fake like a whisper will. This ain't petty, this poise, this presence on cue. With a side of eye, peeped it, but I won't move for you. I'm signed off calm, no extra scene. Just lace on my steps and a crown that's clean. So catch me next drop, or don't at all. This castle don't chase, queen answers a call. The vibe don't yell, it just echo right. Now dim the screen down, we done, good night. Good night, me loves. Thank you so much for coming to the castle tonight. If you enjoyed the vibe, me ask you, subscribe. But if you really want to be part of the family, become a member. That's where the tea spill first. Quiet, clean, and always back. Till next time. Walk good, stay wise. And mind how you move in these YouTube streets.